building is complete.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
Insufficient gold.
I stand away, waiting on you.
Insufficient
Your move.
gold.
On your mark. Your move. Waiting on you. On your mark. Point the way. Your move. Waiting on you. Point the way.
Insufficient
I stand
gold.
ready.
Insufficient gold.
Waiting on you.
Insufficient gold.
Your move.
Your building is
Point
complete.
the way.
Your building
I
is
hear the
complete.
call of the wild.
On your mark.
Strength. Our paths converge. What lies before me?
I stand ready.
Flush them out. My
Point the
core
way.
ears.
One shot.
I'm
one
acting
kill.
on instinct. I've got the scent. I'm ready to track. Flush them out. I'm ready to track. I want to go. My core ears. Unleash the beast. What lies before me? Unleash my strength. On the ground. Unleash my strength. On the prowl. I'm ready to track. Flush them out. My core nears. What lies before me? Flush them out. My core nears. Our paths converge. What lies before me? I'm ready to track. I'm acting on instinct. Unleash my strength. My core nears. I'm ready to track. Flush them out. I've got the scent. What lies before me? Unleash my strength. My core nears. Flush them out.
Our
What
sacred
lies
grove is being
before me?
desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Unleash my strength. I'm ready to track. Unleash my strength. Flush them out. I'm ready to track. What lies before me? My quarry nears. Flush them out. What lies before me? I'm all alone. I'm ready to track. Unleash
Our warriors
my
have
strength.
engaged the
My
enemy.
quarry nears. What lies before me? On the ground.
Your building
I'm acting on instinct. Unleash my strength. My core nears. Flush them out. I'm ready to track. My core nears. Unleash my strength. What lies before me? Flush them out. I'm ready to track. Unleash my
Our
strength.
warriors have
allies' town
engaged
needs
the
Flush
enemy.
them out. I'm ready to track. I've got the scent. I wander alone. My quarry nears. Our paths converge. What lies before me? Unleash my strength.
Our
lies
warriors have
before
engaged
me?
the enemy. Your building is complete. Upgrade finished.
My quarry nears. I'm ready to track. Our paths converge. I've got the scent. Flush them out. Flush them out. My quarry nears.
Your building is
Unleash my strength. My fang and claw. What lies before me? I'm ready to track. Flush them out. I'm ready to track. Raging hell.
Our allies' town needs help.
What lies before me? Unleash my strength. On the prowl. What lies before me? I'm acting on instinct. Flush them out. My glory
Your
nears.
mana is
Unleash my strength. I wander
Your building
alone.
is complete.
On the prowl. Our paths converge. I'm ready to track. Unleash the beast. I'm ready to track. I'm acting on instinct. Unleash my strength. Push me out. My quarry nears. What lies before me?
Our allies' town
Unleash
needs
my
help.
strength. I'm ready to track.
Your building is complete.
Flush them out. My quarry nears. What lies before me? My quarry nears. I've got the scent. What lies before me? Flush them out. I'm ready to track.
Your building is
Fang and claw.
Our allies'
What
town
lies
needs
before
help.
me? Taking care. Unleash my strength. My fang and claw. On the ground. Scent. I'm ready to track.
Your building is
Our paths converge. Flush them out. My quarries. What lies before me? I'm acting on instinct. I'm ready to track. Unleash my strength. Our
The
paths
great
converge.
outdoors.
What lies before me? My glory nears. Flush them out. On the prowl. Flush them out. I walk alone. My
research finished.
my strength. What lies before me? I'm ready to track. Flush them out. Unleash my strength. What lies before me? I've got the scent.
The great outdoors.
Flush them out.
Insufficient funds.
I'm ready to track. What lies before me? Unleash my strength. I wander alone.
The great
Our
outdoors.
allies' town needs help.
What lies before me?
Research finished.
The scent.
What is nature's call?
Unleash my strength.
Is there trouble?
I'm acting on instinct. My glory nears. Our paths converge. On the prowl.
Your building is
Flush them
complete.
out. I'm ready to track.
Are we being invaded?
Unleash my
Hi,
strength.
I'm game.
What lies
Our
before
allies'
me?
town needs help.
Flush them out. I'm ready to track. My quarry
The
nears.
great outdoors. What is nature's call?
Flush them out.
Are we being invaded?
My quarry nears. I'm ready to track. Unleash my strength. What lies before me? I'm acting on instinct. My quarry
The
nears.
great
What
outdoors.
lies before me? I've got the scent. Unleash
Is there
my
trouble?
strength. I'm ready to track.
Our
On the
allies'
prowl.
town needs help.
Flush them
Hi.
out. Flush them out.
The great
Is there
outdoors.
trouble? Upgrade finished.
Are we being
Unleash my
invaded?
strength.
Hi.
Our paths converge. What lies before me? I'm alone. I'm ready to track. Unleash my
Our
strength.
warriors have
What
engaged
lies
the
What
enemy.
is nature's call?
My quarry
Are we being
nears.
invaded?
The
What is
great
I'm ready to
outdoors.
track.
Insufficient
Is there
funds.
trouble?
Scent.
Hi. Hi.
Are we
Nature's
being
call.
invaded?
What is nature's call? The great outdoors. What is nature's call? Hi. What is nature's call?
Are we being
I'm
invaded?
game.
Your majesty.
Hi.
What lies
Are we
before
being
me?
invaded?
What lies before me? Flush them out.
Hi. Making trail.
I'm ready to track.
For the
On
tree.
the prowl.
Our sacred grove is being
My
desecrated.
quarry nears. I'm
Are we
acting
being
on
invaded?
instinct.
Hi.
I'm ready to track. What lies before me? Unleash my strength. Flush them out. On the prowl.
What is nature's call?
Unleash
Research
my
finished.
strength.
Taste my
Are we being invaded?
making trail. For the tree.
I'm
What
ready
is
to
nature's
track.
call?
I've got
Hi.
the scent. My quarry nears. I'm acting
Are
on
we
instinct.
being invaded?
The great out. What is nature's
What
call?
lies before me?
Is there trouble?
Flush them out. My quarry nears.
Are we being invaded?
What
What
lies
is
before
nature's
me?
call? Hi.
Unleash my strength. I'm ready to track. Unleash
Is there
my
trouble?
strength. Flush them out.
Are we being invaded?
I'm game. What is nature's call?
Lies before me.
An allied champion has fallen.
Hi.
Flush them out. My
Hi.
Research
What is
news.
nature's call? Are we being invaded? For the trees.
What lies before me?
Hi.
Alone.
What is nature's
Your
call?
building is
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
My foreign ears. I'm acting
there
on
trouble?
instinct.
Are we being invaded?
Track.
What is nature's
Research
call?
What lies before
Hi,
me?
making is there trouble? Gladly. The hunt is on. Aim
What lies
left.
before me? I'm ready to
Hi, I'm game. For the trees. What is
Research
nature's call? Gladly. Are we being invaded? Are we being invaded? What is nature's call? Hi. I'm game. Hi. For the trees. I'm being desecrated. Hi. For the trees. Hi. Are we being invaded? Aim left. What is nature's call? Hi. Are we being
An
invaded?
allied
Lies
champion
before
was
me.
What is
wrong,
nature's
being
call?
desecrated.
Hi. Are we being invaded?
my
Is there
strength. Flush them out.
the great outfit. The hunt is on.
What lies before me?
Hi. Are we being invaded?
Unleash
Is
the
there
beast.
trouble?
I'm
What is glad? Are
Our
we being
sacred grove
invaded?
is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the
Hi.
enemy.
Flush them out.
What is nature's call?
Ready to track. My quarry nears. What
Are we
lies
being
before
invaded?
me? Unleash my strength. On the prowl. On the
Hi.
prowl.
Is there trouble?
I'm
the
game.
great What is nature's
outdoors.
call? Gladly.
Unleash my strength. Our paths converge.
Are we
I'm
being
ready
invaded?
to
Is
track.
there trouble?
I've
Are we
got the
being
scent.
invaded?
What lies before me? Flush them out.
Hi.
I wander alone.
Is there
What
trouble?
lies
I'm
before
game.
me?
What is nature's call?
Unleash
Hi.
my
Is
strength.
there trouble?
My quarry nears.
Are we
Ready
being
to
invaded?
track.
What is
Flush
nature's
them
call?
out. I'm acting on instinct.
The
I've got
great
the scent.
outdoors.
My quarry nears.
Is there trouble?
I'm ready
What is
to
nature's
track.
call?
What lies before me?
Hi.
An allied
Unleash
champion is
My
fallen.
strength.
Are we being
Flush
invaded?
them out. Unleash my strength. My quarry
Hi.
nears.
For the trees.
Your building is
What lies before
Your
me?
building is
Flush
complete.
them out.
What is nature's call? Is there trouble? What is
Unleash
nature's
my
call?
strength.
Taste Are we my being
My
invaded? invaded?
quarry
The great outdoors. Is there trouble?
alone. I'm ready.
What is nature's call?
Mighty curve.
Hi.
What lies
Are we being invaded?
What lies
Is there
before
trouble?
me?
Hi. Are we being invaded? I'm going. Next hour. Glad. For the trees. What is nature's call? For the trees. I'm going. Hi. Are we being invaded? What is nature's call? What is nature's call?
What lies before me?
Hi. Are we glad? What is nature's call? Are we being invaded? For the trees. I'm high. Glad. What is nature's call? Are we being invaded? Hi. Glad. I'm good. Hi.
Allied champion is fallen.
Are we being invaded?
Research
What lies
Are we
before me?
being invaded? Make me
Track. Alone. On the prowl. My quarry
Is there
nears.
trouble? What
Flush
is
them
nature's
out.
call?
Unleash my
Is there
strength.
trouble?
the great outdoors.
Are we being invaded?
lies
Our
What is
warriors
nature's
have
call?
engaged the enemy.
I'm ready to
Hi.
track. I'm acting
What
on
is nature's
instinct.
call?
Flush them out.
Are we being invaded? For the trees.
My
Gladly.
quarry
there
nears.
trouble?
Our paths converge. What lies
Take your
before
time.
me?
Look around.
I've got
Hi.
the scent. Our
What is
paths
nature's call?
converge.
Making trails. Is there trouble? I'm game.
Unleash
Are
my
we being
strength.
invaded? Making
My
trails.
quarry nears.
Hi. I'm game. Hi. Are we
What
being
lies
invaded?
before me?
What is
Our
nature's
allies'
call?
town
Unleash
needs
Hello.
help.
my strength. I wander alone. Flush them out. I'm acting on
Is
instinct.
there trouble? Hi!
Gladly. For the trees.
Insufficient. I'm game.
Insufficient gold.
I'm ready to track. On the prowl. I'm ready to track. We've got the sight. What lies
What is
before me?
this called? Are
Our
we being
warriors
invaded?
have engaged the enemy.
Great outdoors. Is there trouble? What is nature's call? Hi!
Our champion
Hi!
has
For
fallen.
the trees. What is nature's call? Are we being invaded?
Insufficient
Is there trouble? What is nature's call?
Insufficient gold.
Are we being invaded?
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Insufficient
Hi.
gold. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Insufficient
Is there
gold.
trouble? Is there trouble? Are we being invaded?
Insufficient gold.
What is nature's call?
Insufficient gold.
Hi!
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
Unleash my strength. On the prowl.
What is
My-
nature's call? Hi! Nature.
Unleash my strength. What lies before me?
Insufficient
I've got the
gold.
scent. I'm acting on
Insufficient
instinct.
Are we
gold.
being invaded?
Flush
Are we
them
being
out.
invaded?
Our paths converge. I'm ready to track.
Is there trouble?
Unleash
Hi!
my strength. Flush them out.
What is nature's
I'm
call?
ready to
What is
track.
nature's call?
My quarry nears.
Are we being invaded? Is there
What
trouble?
lies before me? What lies before me?
Hi!
Unleash
Hi!
my
Glad.
strength.
What is nature's call?
Our
Are
allies'
we
town
being
needs
invaded?
help.
Years on the prowl. I'm ready to track. Flush them
Are we
out.
being invaded? Is there trouble?
What lies
What is
before
nature's
me?
call? The hunt is on.
Alone.
Hi!
I'm
What
ready
is
to
nature's
track.
call? Are we
Flush
being
them out.
invaded? Hi! Is
Our
there
gold
trouble?
mine is
What is
running
nature's call? Hi! Are we being invaded? Is there Hi! What is nature's
lies
call?
before
Is there trouble?
Our allies' town needs help.
I'm game. What is nature's call? Are we being invaded? Hi! Nature. Are we being invaded? Hi! Glad. What is nature's call? What is nature's call? Are we being invaded? Hi! Great out.
My
What is
quarry
nature's call?
nears.
Is there trouble?
Unleash
Hi!
my strength.
Is there trouble?
Flush them out. I'm acting
Hi!
on the prowl. I'm
Are
ready
we being
to track.
invaded?
What lies
Our
before
allies'
me?
town needs
Our
help.
paths converge.
What is
My
nature's call?
quarry nears. Flush them out. On the prowl.
What
Unleash
is
my
nature's call?
strength. I'm ready to track.
Are we being
Ah,
invaded?
the great
My
outdoors.
quarry nears.
Is there
Our allies' town needs help.
Hi!
What lies before me? I've
Hi!
got the scent.
What is nature's call? Is there
Unleash my
trouble?
For the
strength.
trees.
My quarry nears.
We can't build there.
I'm ready to track.
Are we
Our
being
paths
invaded?
converge. Unleash my strength.
Is there
What
trouble?
lies
What is
before me?
nature's call?
I'm acting on
game.
instinct. Flush them
Hi!
out. I'm acting on instinct.
Are we being
Our
invaded?
paths converge.
Invaded? Is there trouble? Hi! What is
What
nature's
lies
call?
before me?
Are we being invaded?
Years. Unleash my strength.
What is nature's call? Is there
My
trouble?
quarry nears.
Hi!
Flush
Hi!
them out.
Are we being
I'm
invaded?
alone.
Is there trouble?
Unleash
What
my
is nature's
strength.
call?
What
Gladly.
lies before
Gladly.
me?
For the trees. I'm going to say
The grove is being
Our
decimated.
allies'
Town
town
needs
Ready
help.
to track.
Are we being invaded? Hi! Gladly. What is nature's call? Is there trouble? What is nature's call?
Lies
I'm
before me.
high for the trees. Aim dead center.
My
Are
strength.
we being invaded? Are we being invaded? I'm going to
Our town needs help.
Lies
Gold mine collapsed.
Great ladder.
engage the enemy.
Lies before me.
Мать подчеркивание мопс поддержал канал на сумму 4000 и сообщает, 2Ф.
What do you want? Yes. Work, work. Something needs doing? Ready to work. What do you want? Something need doing? Yes. Something need doing? Ready to work. Yes. What do you want? What do you want? Something need doing? Yes. Yes. Ready to work. Be happy to. Something need doing? Yes. We need more gold. Work complete. Ready to work. Work complete. Something need doing? Okie dokie. What do you want? I can do that. Ready to work. Something need doing? What do you want? Ready to work.
Yes. Work, work. Something need doing? Yes. What do you want? Hmm? What do you want? Ready to work? Work complete. Yes. Something need doing? What do you want? Okie dokie. Hmm? Something need doing? We need more lumber. We need more lumber. Yes, Lord. Oh, what task is there? I am yours. Yes. Oh, I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Yes. What task is there? I am yours. Oh, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I will kill and obey. Ah! Haste to my blade. I am yours. Oh, what task is there? Oh, something is doing? Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. I can do that. Oh, I am yours. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. Yes. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Oh, yes, Lord. Oh. Are you hero and obey? What task is there? I am yours. I am yours. What task is there? Oh, excellent choice. Yes, yes, Lord. Complete. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. Taste of my blade. Oh, oh, yes. I am yours. Are you hero and obey? What task is there? Yes, Lord. Yes. What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Oh. Yes. What task is there? Excellent choice. I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. Oh. I am yours. What task is there? Yes. Yes, Lord. Work complete. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? I am yours. Excellent choice. Yes! Yes, Lord. Oh, what task is there? Are you hero and obey? Ha! What task is there? Oh. I am yours. Yes! Yes! Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Ha! Yes, Lord. Haste to my blade. I am yours. Upgrade complete. Oh, what task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh, what task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. Oh, what task is there? Excellent choice. Yes. What task is there? Oh, what do you want? Yes, Lord. Be happy to. Happy to. I am yours. Oh, are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes. What task is there? What task is there? I am yours. Oh, yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh, what task is there? Oh, yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? Oh, excellent choice. What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? I am yours. Yes. What task is there? Oh, are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. What task is there? Haste to my blade. Work complete. Yes, Lord. Oh, I am yours. What task is there? Yes. Yes, Lord. Oh. Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? Oh. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? What task is there? Yes, Lord. Yes. Excellent choice. I am yours. What task is there? Yes. Oh. I am yours. Are you hero and obey?
Victim.
Yes, Lord.
Use my power.
Are you hero and obey?
Direct
I am
my
yours.
blade.
Yes,
Can I
Lord.
help you?
What task is there?
Hello? Can I help you?
What task is
We
there?
are
Haste to my blade. Oh, yes, Lord. I am yours. Oh, I am yours.
Move
What
faster.
task is there? Yes, yes, Lord. Haste to my blade. What task is there? I am yours.
You be my next big
Yes,
friend.
Lord. I am yours.
Direct my blade.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? Yes, Lord. What do you want? Okay, yes. I am
Something
yours.
need doing?
What task is
Use
there?
my
I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord.
Direct
Yes,
my
Lord.
blade.
Excellent choice. What task is there?
We are enemies.
I am yours. Hey. Yes.
I can do that.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? Are you hero and obey? I am yours.
We are
I am
What
this.
do you want? Work.
Yes, Lord. I am yours. Excellent choice.
Something is doing? Yes.
What task is there?
What do you
Yes,
want?
Lord.
Yes.
What task is there?
Work complete. We're under attack.
I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours.
my power.
What task is there? Yes, I am yours.
I stand ready.
Ready to work. Excellent
Direct
choice.
my blade.
Yes, Lord. Yes,
do I
Lord.
kill
I am yours.
We're under attack. What do you want? Can't build there.
What task is there?
We are enemies.
Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? What task is there? I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? What task is there? Excellent choice. Yes. What task is there? Yes, Lord.
Work complete.
I am yours. Hey.
Who do I kill first? Who be
I
my
am yours.
next victim?
Yes. What task is there?
I
Yes,
pity
Lord.
the fool.
Yes, Lord. Taste of my blade. What task is there? Excellent choice.
Direct my blade. We
I
are
am yours.
enemies.
Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey?
Hiding.
What
What do
task
you
is
want?
there?
Can't build there.
I am yours. Excellent choice. Wait, I am yours. What task is there?
Who be my next
Yes, Lord.
victim?
Are you hero and obey?
Direct
Yes,
my
Lord.
blade.
What task is there? Yes, excellent choice. I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. I am this. Taste of my blade. I am yours. Yes. What task is there? Yes, Lord. What task is there?
Research
Yes. Are you hero and obey?
Work complete.
I am yours. Ha!
My blade been
I
that
am yours.
We are
What
enemies.
task is there? Taste of my blade.
My next
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Excellent choice. What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Work complete.
I am yours. What task is there? Yes, I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Hey, I am yours. What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? What task is there? Yes, Lord. What task is there? Excellent choice.
Direct
I
my
am yours.
blade.
I
We are
am yours.
enemies.
Work complete. Yes,
Who be
Lord.
my
Work
next
complete.
victim? Who be my next victim?
What task is there?
We're under attack.
What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? I am yours. I live. Yes, Lord. Yes. Ha! Yes, Lord. Take to my blade.
Something need doing? Can't build there.
I am yours.
Something need doing?
What task is there?
Bingo man.
Yes, Lord.
We are enemies. Hiding.
What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there?
Direct my blade.
direct
I
my
am yours.
blade.
Order.
I am yours.
Who do I kill first?
Yes, Lord.
Use
Excellent
my
choice.
power.
Work complete. What task is there? Hey. Oh. Oh. Are you hero and obey? What do you want? Yes. What task is there? Yes, Lord.
We
I
are
am yours.
hiding.
I am yours. Ready to Are you hero and obey? Oh. Something needs to rebuild there. What task is there? Hey. Yes, Lord.
next
Excellent
big
choice.
Direct
Oh.
my blade.
Yes. I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Work complete. Work complete. Oh no, I'm my end. Oh. Yes. I am yours. Yes. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Be happy. I am yours.
We are hiding.
What task is there? Work complete. I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh. Oh. I am yours. What task is there? Taste of my blade. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes. What task is there? Yes, Lord.
Use my power.
Oh.
It be a
What
pleasure.
task is there?
Who be my next
Are you
victim?
hero and obey? I am yours. Yes, Lord.
do I kill
What
first?
task is there? I am yours. Work. Be happy too. Oh.
Direct my blade.
Yes, Lord. Complete. Oh.
We be charming.
I am yours.
Faster.
Excellent choice.
Order.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I am yours. Something need doing? I can do that. Yes, Lord.
Use my power.
What task is there? Oh. Oh. I am yours. Work complete. Something need doing? What task is there? Yes.
We are
Hey. Yes, Lord.
hiding.
What task is there? Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Yes. Hey. Oh. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Complete. For the time. What task is there? Oh. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Work complete. For the time. Taste of my blade. Yes, Lord. Oh. Yes. What task is there? Oh. Excellent choice. What task is there? For the burning blade! I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Are you hero and obey? Oh. Not enough. Yes, Lord. Yes. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Oh. What do you want? Work complete. Happy to. I am yours. Work complete. What task is there?
Use
What
my
task
power.
is there? Complete. Oh. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh.
Where enemies be hiding.
I am yours. What task is there? I am yours. Hey! Oh! Yes, Lord! Excellent choice! Hey! Are you hero and obey? What task is there? Haste my blade! Work complete! Oh! Work complete! I am yours! Work complete! Task is there? Something need do ready to work. I can do that. Yes, Lord! Yes, Lord! Yes! Yes!
Who do I kill first? Tazdingo
I am yours! Oh! What task is there? What task is there? Oh!
Where enemies
Yes,
be
sir,
hiding.
complete. I am yours.
Who be my
What
next
task is
victim?
there? What do you want? Oh, excellent choice.
Use my power.
Take your time. Look around.
Research complete.
you
Yes,
Can
Lord.
I help you?
Who do
I am
kill
yours.
first?
Order.
Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey?
Who be my next
I am
victim?
yours.
Who do I
What
kill
task
first?
is there? I am yours.
Direct my blade.
Oh,
Where
what task
enemies
is there?
be hiding. Move faster. Use
Yes,
my
Lord.
power.
Yes, Lord. Oh, I am yours. Doing? Can't build there. Oogie dokie. What task is there? Oh, are you hero and obey? Can't build there. Can't build yes, there. Lord. What task is there? Excellent choice. I am yours. What task is there? Yes, where? Yes, Lord. Yes, yes. Hey, I am yours. Excellent choice. Oh, yes, Lord.
complete.
Are you hero and obey? I am yours. Yes.
Ready to work.
What task is
Mission
there?
complete.
Oh,
Yes, I can do that. Okie dokie. Be
I
happy.
am yours.
Something need doing? Work.
yes, Lord.
What do you need? More
What
lumber.
task is there? Oh, are you hero and obey? Excellent
under
choice.
attack.
Yes, Lord.
I kill
Oh, what task is there? I am yours. I am yours. Oh, what task is there? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh,
Direct
I am
my
yours.
blade.
ha! Yes, Lord. I am yours. Oh, what task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there?
Inventory is
Hey.
full.
Oh,
Research complete. Work complete.
Yes, Lord.
Something need doing? What do you want? We need more lumber.
I am yours. Oh, what task is there? Excellent choice. Yes. What
Use
task
my
is there?
power.
Yes, Lord. I am yours.
It be
Are you
a
hero and
pleasure.
obey? Oh, I am yours. Oh, yes, Lord.
Work
What
complete.
task is there?
What do you want? Work complete. Something need doing? Okie dokie. We need more lumber.
Oh,
Yes. We need more
what
lumber.
task is there?
We need more lumber. What do you want? We need more lumber. We need more lumber. Yes.
I am yours.
We need more
Work
lumber.
complete. What task is there? Yes, Lord.
Direct
Oh,
my blade.
hey, I am yours. Yes, Lord.
Something need doing? Okie dokie.
What task is there? I am yours. Oh, are you hero and
Where
obey?
enemies hiding.
Yes, Lord.
Research complete. Happy to.
I am yours. What task is
Who
there?
will next
Yes,
them?
excellent choice. Yes, Lord. What task is there?
I kill
Something
I
need
am
doing?
yours.
Use my power.
Yes, Lord.
Where enemies be hiding.
I am yours.
Ready.
Oh,
Of me.
what
Direct
task is
my
there?
blade.
Work complete. Work complete.
What task is there?
Yes, I can do that. What do you want? I can
I
do
am
that.
yours.
What do you want? Okay.
Yes, Lord.
Something need doing? Work.
Oh,
Work complete.
yes, Lord. What task is there?
Work complete. Yes.
I am yours.
Work complete. Work complete.
Oh, are you hero and obey? Excellent choice.
Oh, something need doing? Be ready to work.
I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Oh, hey, yes, Lord. Yes. What task is there? Hey, I am yours. What task is there? I am yours. Oh, yes, Lord. Oh, yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Hey, yes, I am yours.
Yeah, man.
What task is there? I am yours. Excellent
Work
choice.
complete.
Excellent choice.
Who do I kill?
Yes, Lord. What task is
Work
there?
complete.
Oh, what task is there? Are you hero and obey? Oh, yes, I am yours. Taste
Where
my blade. Yes, Lord. Oh, yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. Oh, yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Hey, hey, I am yours.
Work complete.
Yes, Lord.
Inventory is full.
What task is there? Oh, excellent choice. Oh, I am yours.
Yes. Be
Yes,
happy
Lord.
to.
What task is there?
What do you want?
Blue troll,
Yes, Lord. Ready to work? Yes! What task is there? I am yours. Are you hear and obey? Yes, Lord. Oh. What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. Oh. Yes, Lord. Yes.
Yo.
Oh. Okie dokie. Can't build there. What task is there? I am yours. Research complete. Task is there? Oh. I am yours. Yes. Yes, Lord. Yes. I am yours. We're under attack. What task is there? Oh. Yes, Lord. Oh. I am yours. For the burning blade! Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? What task is there? Oh. Yes, Lord. I am yours. I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh. What task is there? I am yours. What task is there? Oh.
Sounds good to me, man.
Yes, Lord. Oh, I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord.
You'll be my next victim.
I am yours. Yes, Lord.
What you want?
What task is there?
I be
Excellent
down with
choice.
that. Blue troll, yeah. Yeah. What is it?
Oh, work complete.
Do I kill first? Direct my
Yes, Lord.
blade it up, man.
I am yours.
And we are
What
enemies.
task is there?
Hiding.
What task is there? Oh, I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Are you hero and
What is
obey?
it?
I am yours. Hey.
Yo.
Oh, yes, Lord. I am
What you
yours.
want, people?
What
Direct my
task is
blade.
there?
Into me.
Oh, yes, Lord.
You the
Yes,
boss.
Lord. Yes, excellent choice. Oh, are you hero and obey? What task is
What
there?
you want,
I am
man?
yours. I am yours.
I be down with
Oh,
that.
yes, Lord. Hey, what task is there? Oh, what task is
What
there?
is it?
Yes, I am yours.
It up, man.
Excellent choice. Hey,
Yo.
yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Are you hero and
What
obey?
you want, people?
Yes, Lord.
Yo.
Oh,
In fuego,
what
baby.
task is there? Yes, Lord.
What is it?
I am yours.
Where are
Oh.
you hiding?
Done.
Fire
What
it up,
task
man.
is there? Yes, Lord. I
What
am
you want,
yours.
people?
Research complete. What task is there? What task is there?
Sounds good to me, man.
Yes, Lord. Hey, I am yours.
You the boss.
Oh, oh.
What you
Yes,
want,
I am
people?
yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours.
What is it?
What task is there? Yes, Lord. What task is there? Excellent choice.
Yeah.
Yes,
What is
Lord.
it? Yo.
Our gold mine is collapsed. I can do that. I am yours. I am yours.
Fire it up,
What
man.
task is there? Yes, Lord. Are you
What
hero
you want,
and obey?
man?
Yes.
Killing be easy.
Oh,
It be
what
a
task is
blessing.
there? Hey, I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Take my blade. Yes, Lord. Oh, yes, Lord. Excellent choice. I am yours. Yes.
Be my next victim.
What task is there? What task is there? Yes, Lord.
Yeah. What is it?
I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. Oh, inventory is full.
Direct
I
my
am
blade.
yours.
Where are enemies
Yes, Lord.
be hiding?
What task is
What
there?
is it?
Oh,
Yo.
what task is there? Oh, I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh, what task is there?
Who do I
Yes,
kill
Lord.
first?
I am yours. Excellent choice. Yes, I will hero and
This is
obey.
my next
What
victim.
task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh, hey. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh, I am yours. Oh, what task is there? Yes, Lord.
I be down with
I am
that.
yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Yeah. What is it?
What task is there? Yes, Lord.
Sounds good to me,
Oh,
man.
I am yours.
What
I
you
am
want,
yours.
people?
Oh, yes, Lord.
What do you want? Work, work.
What task is there? I am yours.
What would you ask?
What task is there? Oh, excellent. Excellent. Yes. Yes, Lord. Are you ready to obey? What task is there? Yes, Lord. Hey, are you here and obey? Oh, I am yours. What task is there? Yes, excellent choice. Yes, Lord. Oh, yes, Lord. Oh, what task is there? I am yours. Oh, what task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? Excellent choice. Oh, I am yours. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Hey. Oh, yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? Yes.
Will be my next
Oh,
victim.
what task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Yeah. What is it? Use
Research complete.
Yeah, man.
Inventory is full.
Faster. We be jamming.
I am yours.
you want?
Are you here and obey? Oh, yes, Lord. What task
Work
is there?
complete.
What task is there?
Work
Oh,
complete.
yes, Lord. I am
What
yours.
you want, people?
Oh, yes. Yes, Lord. Are you here and obey? I am yours. What task is there? What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. Excellent choice. What task is there? Oh, yes, Lord. I am yours. Oh, yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh, what task is there? Oh, what task is there? I am yours. Yes, yes, Lord. Hey, are you here and obey? What task is there? Yes, Lord.
What you want,
Oh, excellent choice. I am yours. I am yours. Yes, Lord.
What you want, people?
Oh,
Research
yes.
complete.
What task is there?
What is it?
Yes, Lord. Oh,
We be
what
listening.
task is there? I am yours. Oh, I am
down with
yours.
that.
Yes, Lord. Are you here
Fire
and
it
obey?
up, man.
What task is there? Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is it?
What task is there? I am yours.
Research complete.
Oh,
What you want, people?
I am yours. Yes, Lord. Ah! What task is there? I am yours. Oh, what task is there? Yes, Lord. Hey, hey. What task is there? Oh. Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? I am yours. Oh. Yes, Lord.
Direct my
I
one.
am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh. What task is there? I am yours. Oh. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. Oh. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? Oh. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh. I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. Excellent choice. Oh. Ah, wait. Yes, Lord. Are you here? Excellent choice. I am yours.
is it, boss?
What task is there? Oh.
Research complete.
I am yours.
Be my
Yes.
ancestors watch
Oh.
over me. I am able to help.
Yes, Lord. What task is
Will
there?
be my next victim.
Yes, Lord.
We be listening.
Oh.
Use my power.
I am yours.
Research
What
complete.
task is there?
Fire it up,
I am
man.
yours. Oh,
What
yes,
you
Lord.
want, people?
What task is there? Hey, what task is
Direct
there?
my
to me,
blade.
man.
Oh, yes, Lord. I
What you
am
want,
yours.
people?
Yes, Lord. I am yours.
We be listening.
Oh, what task is there? Oh, I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh, I Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Sounds
What
good to
task
me,
is
man.
there? Bring it on. I am yours. Yes, Lord.
We be listening.
What task is there? Oh. Yes, Lord. Oh. What task is there? I am yours. I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh. Yes, Lord. Oh. Are you heroes and obey?
What is it?
What task is there? Excellent choice.
What is it?
Okie dokie. I am
What
yours.
you want me back?
Yes, Lord.
I be down with it.
What task is there? I am yours. I am yours. Excellent choice. Yes. What task is there? Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh. I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh, I am yours. What task is there? Are you healed and obey? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. We're under attack. What task is there? I am yours. What task is there? Our gold mine has collapsed. Be happy to. Oh, yes, yes, Lord. Oh,
What you want
I
me
am
back?
yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Oh, what do you want? Something need doing? Huh? Work. I can do that. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am hero and doing? I am yours. Oh, I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. I am yours.
What is it?
What task is there? Yes. Yes, Lord. Oh. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am
You the
yours.
boss.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. Excellent. What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there?
Use my power.
I stand
What you want me back?
order. Our town is under attack. Inventory is full.
Would you ask of
Hello.
me?
For my ancestors. Oh,
Be my
I
next
am
big
yours.
damn.
What
We are
task is there?
heroes hiding. As the man.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. I am yours. No problem.
Use
What task is there? I am healed and
Be
obeyed.
my next
What
big
task is
damn.
there?
What you
Excellent
want?
choice.
Who do I kill?
I am yours. Oh, yes, Lord. Our town is under attack. What task is there? I am yours. What task is there? We're under attack. Say the word. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. I am yours. Our town is under attack. What task is there? What task is there? Yes, Lord.
Who do I kill first?
I am yours. Our town is under attack. Work. Our gold mine is collapsed. I am ready to ride. We're under attack. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. Our town is under attack. But I am yours. Say the word. Yes, Lord. Something doing? What task is
Take your
there?
time. Look around.
Yes, Lord.
Your
Command. For my end. We're under attack. I am yours. I can do that. Work.
Yes, Lord. I am yours. Work complete. Work complete. What do you want? Build there. I can do that. What party there? Yes, Lord.
You ask of me.
Be happy to. I am yours.
Order.
Done. Ready to work.
I wish only to serve. My life for Ner'zhul. Thy will be done. Yes, Master. I bow to your will. The damned stand ready. Thy bidding, Master.
More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required.
The damned stand. Where shall my blood be spilled? I bow to your will.
Summon more ziggurats.
More gold
Summon
is
more
required.
ziggurats. Summon more ziggurats. Summon more
Summoning
ziggurats.
is complete. Where shall my blood be spilled?
More gold is required. More gold is required.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
The night beckons. I must hunt soon. What, mortal? What is it now? Greetings. Agreed. What is it now? What, mortal? I must hunt soon. Greetings. Very well. That was my plan. Death rages. What is it now? You thought
Our
of that?
forces are under
That
attack.
was my plan. What, mortal? You thought of that? Greetings. I must hunt soon. Greetings. What, mortal? Very well. What? Agreed. I hunger. I hunger. That was my plan. Agreed. What? What is it? You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. What is it now? What, mortal? I must hunt soon.
My life for Ner'zhul. My fate is
What is
sealed.
it now? What, mortal? You thought of that? I must hunt soon. Greetings. I must hunt soon. What is it now? What, mortal? I must hunt soon. That was my plan. What, mortal? What is it now? Greetings. I must hunt soon. Greetings. What is it now?
What mortal? Gracious. What mortal? What is it now? You thought death rages. Greetings. Die. I hunger. I hunger. I must hunger soon. What mortal? Agree. Very well. Greetings. I must hunt soon. What is it now? I must hunt soon. Greetings. What is it now? That was my plan. What mortal? What mortal? That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. You thought of that. Greetings. I must hunt soon. What is it now? Greetings. I must hunt soon. What mortal?
Upgrade.
What is it now? What
Савиор час поддержал канал на сумму 500 и сообщает: Являюсь along the alcohol баланчи last summer, более, известен, short time.
That was my plan. Agreed. I must hunt soon. Greeting.
I wish only.
I must hunt soon. What is it now?
I wish
What
only
mortal?
to serve.
What mortal?
My life for
Agreed.
Nazul.
Greetings. I must hunt soon. You thought. What is it now? That was my plan.
Master, what is it? Where shall my blood be
I
spilled?
must hunt soon. Very well. What? What? Greetings. What is it now? I must hunt soon.
My life for Nazul.
What is it now?
I wish only to serve.
I
Where shall my
hunger.
blood be spilled?
What more? Greetings to command. What is it now? Death
I bow to your will.
That was my plan.
My life for Nazul.
I must hunt soon. Greetings. Agreed. Very well.
I bow
What
to your
mortal?
will.
Yours.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
thought of
I
that.
gladly obey.
What mortal?
Thy
What is it
bidding,
now?
Master.
I must hunt soon. I am sworn. That was my plan. What is it now? Agreed.
I bow. My life for Nazul.
What mortal? What mortal? Greetings. What is it now? That was my plan. I must hunt soon. What mortal? Greetings. You thought of that. What is it now? I hunger. To command. What is it now? I must hunt soon. What mortal? Greetings. I must hunt
Our
soon.
forces are under attack.
What mortal? So be it. What is it now? What mortal? What is it now? To command. I must hunt soon. What mortal? I must hunt soon. Greetings. What is it now?
The damned stand
I
ready.
bow must hunt soon. Greetings. What is it now? What mortal? Very well. Agreed.
Summoning
Very
is
well.
complete.
You thought of that? Direct me.
The damned I wish
stand
already
ready.
to serve.
What mortal? That was my plan. Greetings.
Where shall
What
my
is it
blood
now?
summoning bill is complete.
I
The
must
damned
hunt
stand
soon.
ready. Thy bidding.
I must hunt soon. Very well.
My life
What?
You see
What is it?
my voice. life.
Our forces are under attack.
Is trouble brewing? I must hunt soon. I thought of that. I must hunt soon.
It is destined. So
What is it now?
Another
That was my plan.
Name your poison.
Greetings. Very well. What, mortal?
By your word.
What is it now?
I wish only. Yes.
What, mortal? You see the little sword. Greetings.
Trouble brewing?
Greetings. What, mortal? I must hunt soon. What is it now? I must hunt soon.
Another
Where
round?
shall my blood spill?
What,
The
mortal?
dam is standing.
What is it now? What, mortal? I must hunt
Name your
soon.
poison.
What is it now? Greetings.
You see
Thought of that? What, mortal?
another round?
What is it now?
Trouble brewing?
What is it now? I must hunt soon.
Name your poison. Name your poison. Trouble brewing? Another round?
Summoning is courageous. I bow to your
What is it now? Must hunt soon.
Name your poison.
summoning is
Thought of that? What is it now? What?
Another round?
thy will be done. I gladly
What,
obey.
mortal? That was my
Summoning
plan.
is
Our forces are under attack.
What is it now? Greetings. What, mortal? What is it now? Greetings. Agreed.
Under attack.
Name your poison.
Hunt soon.
where shall my blood be spilled?
What? Must hunt soon.
Another round?
What is it now?
I wish only to see
Trouble brewing? Another round? Prepare to get trashed. Name your poison.
What is it
my
now?
life for this.
Trouble brewing? Trouble brewing?
Must hunt soon. Hunt soon. What is it now?
Name your poison.
Our forces
Another
are under
round?
attack. Have one on the
What is it now? Must hunt soon. Greetings.
Name your poison.
I wish only to see.
What is it?
Trouble brewing?
Must hunt soon.
Another round?
Must hunt soon. What is it? What? Greetings.
The dam
What is it
stand
now?
ready.
I must hunt soon.
Summoning is complete.
What?
Name your poison.
Greetings.
I bow to your
must
will.
hunt
Yes,
soon.
Trouble brewing? Another round?
summoning is complete.
A little hard. Another round? Name your poison.
Greetings. What? Mortal. Agreed. I must hunt
Where shall
soon.
my blood be
Very
spilled?
well.
more gold is required.
What is it now? What? Mortal. Greetings.
Trouble
I
brewing?
must hunt soon.
Trouble brewing?
What is
Name
it
your
now?
poison.
Greetings.
You seem a little hard.
What? Mortal.
Thy bidding.
What? Mortal. What is it now? I must hunt soon.
Another round?
Death rages.
I wish
Trouble
only
brewing?
to serve.
You seem a little hard.
Greetings.
My life for this.
What? Mortal.
I bow to your
Greetings.
upgrade.
Must hunt soon.
Name your poison.
What is it now? What is it now?
Another
must
round?
hunt soon.
Trouble brewing? Another round?
Agreed. What? Mortal. I must hunt soon. What?
The dam. Where shall my blood be spilled?
What is it now? Greetings. That was my plan. What is it now? What? Mortal. I must hunt soon. Thought of that. Agreed. That was my plan.
Name your poison.
Greetings.
Name your poison. Another round. Trouble brewing. Name your poison.
Have one on the house.
Trouble brewing.
What is it now?
Where shall I love this stand? I will.
I must hunt soon. What?
You see
What is large?
Inventory
Must hunt soon. What is it now?
Summon
another round.
What?
I'll give it a shot. Name your poison. Is trouble brewing?
Must hunt soon.
I wish only to serve. Yes, master. I bow to
More
your
gold.
my fate is sealed.
What is it
I
now?
bid it, master.
research complete.
What is it now?
My life is gladly obey.
Must hunt soon. What? Mortal. What is it now? Very well. You thought of that? Greetings.
You see
I
another
must hunt
round.
soon.
You see the little
Greetings. What? Mortal. I must hunt soon. What is it now? Greetings. What? Mortal.
Where shall my blood be still? I gladly obey. Summoning is complete.
What is
I
it
bow
now?
to your will.
Greetings.
Yes, master. Summoning is complete.
What is it now?
Summoning is complete. I wish only. Summon is complete.
Mortal.
Another round.
I must hunt
Summoning
soon.
is complete.
Greetings.
Summoning
That was
is
my
complete.
plan. What is it now?
Name your poison.
Research
That
was my
trouble brewing. Is trouble brewing? Another round.
Summoning is
I
complete.
must hunt soon. Agreed. What is it now?
What? Research complete.
Name your poison.
Greetings.
complete.
I must hunt soon.
Upgrade.
Is
You thought
trouble
of that?
brewing? You see the little star.
Mortal.
It is destined.
What is
Name
it
your
now?
poison.
Greetings.
Another round.
I must hunt soon. What? Mortal.
Summoning is
What is it
complete.
now? Greetings. You thought of that?
Trouble brewing. Another round.
What is it now? That was my plan.
You see
I must hunt soon. Very well.
Name your poison. I bring pandemonium.
Research complete.
My plan. Must hunt soon.
Another round.
Greetings. What? Mortal. Must hunt soon. What is it now? What? Mortal. That was my plan. I must hunt soon.
Name your poison.
What is it now?
Our forces are under attack.
You thought of that?
Is trouble brewing? Name your poison.
What? Mortal. I hunt. What is it now?
Is trouble brewing?
Greetings.
Another round.
Greetings. What is it now? Must hunt soon.
You see little heart.
Must hunt soon. That was my plan.
Another round.
You see what? Research complete.
Is trouble brewing? Name your poison. Another round. You see little heart. Name
My life for Nezul. My fate is sealed. Thy will be done.
What is it now?
Another round?
What, mortal?
Our town is under attack.
I bid it.
I must hunt soon. You thought of that?
Our forces are under attack.
Is trouble brewing? Another round?
That was my plan.
Thy will is done. I bow to your will.
What?
Name your poison. Another round?
What?
Is trouble brewing?
Is it now? Very well.
Name your poison. You see. Another round? Lad, have one on the house. Name your poison. You see. Is trouble brewing?
Is it now? What?
Research complete.
Soon. I must hunt soon.
Summon where shall my blood be spilled? Summon there. Yes.
What is it?
Summoning is
What?
complete. I wish only
What is it
to
now?
serve.
What, mortal? I must hunt
Our town
soon.
is under attack.
That was my plan. Very well.
Is trouble brewing?
What? What is it now?
Another round? Name your poison.
What?
You see.
What?
Is trouble brewing? Another round? Name your poison. Name your poison. Another round? Is trouble brewing? Another round? Is trouble brewing? You see. Name your poison. Name your poison. Another round? Is trouble brewing? You see. Another round? Is trouble brewing? Have one on the house. Name your poison.
What is it now? What, mortal? What is it now? Greetings. What, mortal? I must hunt soon.
My life for
What
Nezul.
is it now? Greetings. What, mortal?
Another round? You seem a little parched. Is trouble brewing?
Soon. Agreed. Greetings. What is it now? What, mortal? I must hunt soon.
I'll give it a shot. Name your poison. You seem a little parched. I'll prove
My life for Nezul.
another round? Oh,
What is it now?
name your poison.
What?
Is trouble brewing?
Must hunt soon.
Another round? Name your poison.
What is it now?
You seem a little parched.
What is it now?
I wish only to serve.
Must hunt soon. What?
I bid it.
What is it now? I must hunt soon.
Stand ready.
Greeting.
Where shall my blood be
Is
spilled?
trouble brewing?
I gladly obey. Thy will be done. Stand ready.
Our gold mine is nearly
That
empty.
was my plan.
Stand ready.
Is trouble brewing? Another round? You seem a little parched. Name your poison. Is trouble brewing?
Direct me.
Our forces are under attack.
Must hunt soon.
I bow to your will. Death
What
shall
is it
reign.
now?
I gladly obey. My life for Nezul.
Name your poison.
Greeting.
You seem a little parched. Oh, lad, I'll give it a shot.
Soon. I am greeting. I must hunt soon.
Another round?
What is it?
What? Another round? Have one on the house. Name your poison.
blood be spilled.
Name your poison. You see what urges to command. What is it now?
I bow to your
Must hunt soon. What is it now?
summoning. Where shall my blood be spilled?
Greetings.
The damned stand ready.
What mortal? Greetings. What is it now?
Stand
That
ready.
was my plan.
Our forces are under attack.
What mortal?
I wish only
What is it now? Greetings.
summoning is complete. The damned stand ready.
What is it now?
Our goals is
My life
collapsed.
for
Yes,
Nezul.
master.
Summoning is
Another round. Steve, prison. Another round. Arched. Oh, that's what is it now? I must hunt soon. What's to command? What is it now? Name your poison. Another round. Soon. You see. Greetings. What is it now? Agreed. I must hunt soon. What mortal? What
I
mortal?
master.
What is it now? I must hunt soon. Your words to command.
Summoning is complete.
I must hunt soon. What is it now? That was my plan.
I bid the damned stand ready.
Greetings. What
I wish only to serve.
I must hunt soon. What is it now? What? I must hunt soon. What is it now? What? Name your poison. What is it now? What mortal?
Where shall my blood be spilled? I bow
Must
to
hunt
your
soon. Another round?
summoning is
Greetings.
complete.
You see.
Summoning is
I'll give the shot. Name your poison. Another round? What is it? You thought of that. Very well. I must hunt soon. What is it? Name your poison. Have one on the house. Must hunt soon. What?
Our forces.
Name your poison. Greetings. What is it? I must hunt soon. What mortal? Agreed. Very well. Name your poison. I'll put it on your tab. I'll put it on
Our town is under attack.
What is it now? I must hunt soon. What is it
my
now?
life for
That
Nezul.
was my plan. Greetings. What mortal? Greetings.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
What is it now? What
The
mortal?
damned stand ready.
Thy bidding. Greetings. What is it now?
Our forces are under attack.
Agreed. Another round.
What is it now? Agreed. I must hunt soon. I must hunt soon.
You see the little
What
trouble brewing.
What is it now?
Insufficient mana.
I must hunt soon. What is to come? What, mortal?
Name your poison.
That was my plan.
Мать подчеркивание мопс поддержал канал на сумму 2000 и сообщает: давай еще одну за эльфа. Спасибо.
We can't build there. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Insufficient gold.
My prey is near. Let me investigate. Have you reached a verdict? Ashvalano. I am the iron hand of justice.
Your building is complete.
Have you reached a verdict? Then thy let justice be served. I am the iron hand of justice. Let me investigate. Ashvalano. Then thy Ashvalano. I am the iron hand of justice. Let me investigate.
Your building reached a verdict.
Let me investigate. I am the iron hand of justice. Justice shall be swift. They shall not escape. Ashvalano. I am the law. Then thy Delilu. I can taste their fear. Have you
Our
reached a
sacred
verdict?
grove is being desecrated.
Ashvalano.
Our
Let the
warriors
hunt
have engaged
begin.
the enemy.
Let me investigate. Ben thy Deliloon. I am the iron hand of justice. Have you reached a verdict? Have you reached a verdict? I am the iron hand of justice. Ben thy Deliloon. Ashvalano. Let me investigate. Ben thy Deliloon. I am the iron hand of justice. Ashvalano. Understood. Let me investigate. Have you reached a verdict? Ashvalano. Let the hunt begin. Let me investigate. I am the iron hand of justice. Ben thy Deliloon. I can taste their fear. Have you reached a verdict? Justice shall be swift. I am the law. Let me investigate. Ben thy Deliloon. Understood. They shall not escape. Let justice be served. Have you reached a verdict? Ashvalano. I am the iron hand of justice. Justice shall be swift. Let the hunt begin. I can taste their fear. Let me investigate. Ashvalano. Have you reached a verdict?
Our warriors have
Ben
engaged the
thy
enemy.
Help you?
I am the iron hand of justice. Have you reached
Your
a verdict?
building is complete.
Understood. Let
Insufficient
me
gold.
investigate. I am the iron hand of justice.
Your building is complete.
Ashvalano. Ben thy Deliloon. Understood. Let the hunt begin. Let me investigate. I am the law. Justice shall be swift. I can taste their fear. They shall not escape. Let justice be served. Bend thy belly. Have you reached a verdict? Let the hunt begin. Understood. I am the iron hand of justice. Ashvalano. Justice
Our
shall be
warriors
swift.
have engaged the
Let
enemy.
me investigate. Have you reached a
Your
verdict?
building is complete.
I can taste their fear. I can taste their fear. Ashvalano. I am the
Research
iron
finished.
hand of justice.
Your building is
Ben
complete.
thy belly. Ashvalano. Let me
Is
investigate.
trouble brewing?
I am the iron hand of justice. Ben thy delelu. Have you reached a verdict? I am the iron hand of justice. Let the hunt begin. Have you reached a verdict?
Name your poison.
Ben thy
Another
delelu.
round? You see.
Ashvalano. Let me investigate.
Name your poison.
Ashvalano. Let
Is
justice
trouble
be
brewing?
served. Let me
Another
investigate.
round?
Ben thy delelu. Have you reached a verdict?
Our
I am the
warriors
iron
have
hand
engaged
of
the enemy.
justice. I am the iron hand of
Is
justice.
trouble brewing? Another
Ashvalano.
round?
Have you reached a verdict? Ben
Name
thy
your
delelu.
poison. You seem
Understood.
a little
Justice
parched.
shall be swift.
Name your poison.
Let me investigate. Justice shall
Another
be
round?
swift.
Is
Have you
trouble
reached a
brewing?
verdict? Ben thy delelu.
Another round?
Let
You
me
seem a
investigate.
little
I am the iron hand of
Is trouble
justice.
brewing?
Ashvalano.
Name your
I
poison.
can taste it.
Another round?
Let the hunt begin. Ashvalano.
Is
I am the
trouble
iron
brewing?
hand of justice.
Name your poison.
Ben thy delelu. Have you
Our
reached a
warriors
verdict?
have engaged the
Let
enemy.
me investigate.
Have one
I am
on
the iron hand of
Name your
justice.
poison. Is trouble
Let
brewing?
me
Another round?
Have you
Another
reached a
round?
verdict?
Is trouble
Ben thy
brewing?
delelu. Understood.
Your building is your building.
Justice shall be
Your
swift.
land is complete.
Name
Ben
your
thy
poison.
delelu. Have you reached a verdict? Let me investigate. I am the iron hand of justice.
Trouble
Ashvalano.
brewing?
Let
You
me
seem a
investigate.
little parched.
Understood. I am the iron hand of justice. Have you reached a
Name
verdict?
your poison.
Ben thy delelu. Ashvalano. I am the iron hand
Another
of
round?
justice.
Oh, gladly.
Ben
You
thy
seem a
delelu.
little parched.
Ashvalano. Have you reached a verdict? Let me
Name
Your
your
building
poison.
is
I'll
complete.
put
Have you
it
reached a
on your
verdict?
tab.
Ben
Is
thy
trouble
delelu.
Your
brewing?
building is complete.
I am the iron hand of justice.
Your building.
Let the hunt begin. Ashvalano.
You
Let me
seem a little
investigate.
parched.
Have one on the
Ben
Our
thy
sacred
delelu.
grove is being
Let
desecrated.
me investigate.
Trouble
I can
brewing?
taste their
Name
fear.
your poison.
Have
Have
one
you
on
reached
the
a verdict?
house.
Is trouble brewing?
Ashvalano. They shall not escape.
You seem a little
I am the iron
parched.
hand of
Another round?
justice.
Name your poison.
Have you
Is
reached a
trouble
verdict?
brewing? I'll
I am
put
the
it on
iron
your
hand
tab.
of justice.
Name your poison.
Ben thy
Another
delelu.
round?
I am
Pandaria!
Ashvalano. Let me investigate. Have you reached a verdict?
Is trouble
They shall not
brewing?
escape. Let me
You see.
investigate.
Upgrade finished.
Name your poison. Another round?
Ben thy
I'll give it a
delelu.
shot.
Your building is your
Name
I
your
am the
poison.
iron hand of justice. Let
Our
me
warriors
investigate.
have engaged the enemy. Your man.
Another round?
I am the
You
iron
seem a
hand
little
of justice.
parched.
Have you reached a verdict? Ben thy delelu.
Is
Our
trouble
sacred grove
brewing?
is being
I
desecrated.
am
Parched.
Have you reached a verdict? Let
Another
justice
round?
be served.
I'm all geared
I
up.
am the law.
Let's
Name
roll
your
out.
poison.
Ben thy
Is
delelu.
trouble brewing? You seem a
Ashvalano.
little
Let the
What you
hunt
got?
begin. They shall
Another
not
round?
escape. I am the iron
brewing?
hand of justice. Have you reached a
Engine's
verdict?
running.
Name your poison.
I can handle
Let
that.
me investigate. I am the iron hand of justice.
Name your poison.
I'm all
Ben
geared
thy
up.
delelun. Ashvalano.
More lumber is required.
Have you reached a verdict?
All
Another
systems
round?
go.
Ashvalano.
What you got?
I am
brewing?
the iron hand
see.
of justice.
I'm all geared up. Engine's running.
I can taste
Another round? Name your poison.
Let
What you
me
got?
investigate. Understood.
Have one on the
Your building is complete.
Have you reached
Your building is
Let me invest.
What you got?
Your building is
I can
complete.
handle that.
I am the iron hand of justice.
All systems go.
Let me investigate.
Engine's running. I'm all geared up. Engine's running. 10 seconds to comply. What you got?
I am the iron hand. I am the iron hand.
Go. You're terminated.
Let justice be served.
I'm all geared up.
Have you reached a
What you
verdict?
got?
Your building
All systems go. I'm all geared up. Yeah.
I'll give it a shot. You see.
I am the iron hand of justice.
You see.
Let me invest.
Name your poison.
Have you reached a
Engine's
verdict?
running.
Ben thy delelun.
All systems go.
Ashvalano.
We can't
Ben
build
thy
there.
delelun.
More lumber is required.
Ashvalano. I am the
Engine's
iron
running.
hand of justice. Let the hunt
I'm all geared
begin.
up.
Name your
Have
poison.
you reached a verdict?
I'll
Let me invest.
What you got?
Ben thy delelun.
Systems
Let
go.
me invest.
I'll give it a
Have
shot.
you reached a verdict?
Another round.
Understood.
Engine's running.
Ashvalano.
I'm all geared up.
I am the
Engine's
iron
running.
hand.
Systems go.
Another round.
Let
Name
me
your
invest.
poison.
Our warriors have Your engaged building the is enemy. insufficient Insufficient gold. gold. Insufficient More lumber gold. is required. More lumber is required.
Have you reached a verdict?
What you
Your
got?
building is
Let's
complete.
roll out.
I am the iron hand of
Another
justice.
round. Name your poison.
Ben thy
I'm all geared up.
You see the
Have you reached a verdict?
Your
Let
building
me
is
invest.
complete.
Ben thy delelun.
All systems go.
Your building is complete.
Engine's running.
I am the iron hand
I'm all
of
geared up.
justice. They shall not escape.
Name your
Ashvalano.
poison.
I'm all
Another
geared up.
round.
Ben thy delelun.
Another round.
I am the iron hand of
All
justice.
systems go.
We can't build there. We can't build
Have you
there.
reached a verdict? I can taste
What you
their
got?
fear.
I can handle that. Engine's running.
Let me investigate.
What
Ben
you got?
thy delelun.
Name your poison. You see the
Ashvalano.
little
Engine's
Justice
Your
running.
shall
building
be
is
swift.
complete.
Have you reached a verdict?
Is
I am
trouble
the iron
brewing?
hand of justice.
Another
I'm all
round.
geared up.
Is trouble brewing?
Have one
Let
on the
me
house.
investigate.
You seem a little parched.
Ben thy delelun. Let me investigate.
We can't build
I am the iron
Name your
hand
poison.
of justice. Justice shall be swift. Have you reached a verdict? Ashvalano. Ashvalano. Ben thy delelun. Let the hunt
All
begin.
systems go.
Have you reached a verdict? Let me investigate. I am the iron hand of justice.
insufficient
We can't
gold.
Ashvalano. Have you reached a
Is
verdict?
trouble
I'm all
brewing?
geared up.
Ben
Engine's running.
Understood. Let the hunt begin.
Name your
Let
poison.
All
me
systems
investigate.
go.
Another round.
Systems go.
I am the iron hand.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Have you reached a verdict?
Engine's running.
I am the iron hand.
All geared up. All geared up.
Round.
Fear.
I'll give it
Ben thy delelun.
All
Name
systems
your
go.
poison.
Your building is
Engine's running.
Understood.
What you got?
Let me invest. Understood. Ben thy
All
delelun.
systems go.
Parched. You
Our
see
What you got?
warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm all geared up.
is trouble
Engine's
brewing?
running. What you
Another
got?
round. Name
Engine's
your
running.
I am the iron hand.
trouble
Systems
brewing?
Let me investigate.
More lumber is required.
Ashvalano. Have you reached a verdict?
I'm all geared up.
Let me investigate.
Another round.
Ben thy delelun.
Name your poison.
Justice shall be swift.
Have one on the house.
Ashvalano. Let the hunt begin. I can taste their
Name
fear.
your poison.
Have
you
you
got?
reached a verdict? I am the iron hand of
We
justice.
can't build there.
Let the hunt
Engine's
begin.
running.
Brewing?
I am the iron hand.
Geared up.
I
building.
Systems go.
Ben thy delelun.
More lumber.
Let me investigate. Have you reached a verdict? Ashvalano. I am the iron hand of
Engine's running. All systems go.
Ben thy
I'm all geared up.
Have you reached a verdict? Let me investigate. Ben thy
Name your Engine's running. What you got? I'm all geared up.
Trouble
Your building is complete. Your building is
Let me
complete.
investigate. I am the iron hand of justice.
Your building is complete.
Ashvalano. Ben thy delelun.
Name your place to go.
Understood.
I'll give it a
Your
shot.
building is complete. Our warriors have engaged. Your building is complete.
I am the iron hand of justice. Let me investigate.
Engine's running. Name
Have you
your
reached
place.
a
Your
verdict?
building is complete.
Ashvalano.
I'm all geared up.
Let
Your
me
building is
investigate.
complete.
Ben thy
Trouble brewing.
delelun.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I am the iron hand of
I'm all
justice.
geared up.
Another
Have you
round.
reached a
I'll
verdict?
Your
put it
building
on
is
your
complete.
Ashvalano.
Name your place. Is
Ben
trouble
thy
brewing?
delelun. Justice shall be swift.
More lumber is required. We can't build there. We can't build there. We can't build there.
Let me investigate. Have you reached a verdict?
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
I am the iron hand of justice.
Your building is
Ashvalano.
complete.
Justice
What
shall
you
be
got?
swift.
Little part.
Let the hunt begin.
Your building
Understood.
is complete.
I am the iron hand of
Engine's
justice.
running. Trouble brewing. Go.
I can
Another round.
understood.
Name
Let
your
the
running.
hunt begin.
Trouble brewing. Name
Ben
your
thy
all geared up.
delelun. Have you
I'll
reached a
put it
verdict?
on your path.
Let me
All
investigate.
systems
Your
go.
building,
Have
your
you reached a
building.
verdict?
Engine's running.
Round.
Ben thy
Another round.
delelun.
You
I'm
see
all geared
Let
up.
me investigate.
All systems go.
Justice shall be swift.
What you got?
I am the iron hand of justice. Ashvalano. Have you reached a verdict?
Name
All
your
systems
place to go.
Ashvalano.
Yeah.
Understood.
Name your
Let
place.
me investigate.
I'm all geared up.
I am the iron hand of justice. Let me investigate.
Your building is
Another
complete.
Engine's running.
Is
Engine's
I
running.
am the iron hand
I'll
of
give it a
All
justice.
systems go. Let's roll out.
Have you
What
reached
you
a
got?
verdict?
On top.
Ashvalano.
Name your place.
Have you reached a
I'm
verdict?
all geared up.
Let me
I'm
investigate.
all geared up. What you got?
Ashvalano.
On top of it.
Delelun.
Engine's running. Let's roll out.
Have one on the
I am
house.
the iron hand of justice. Have you reached a verdict? Ben
Your
thy
building is
delelun.
complete.
Ashvalano.
Your building is complete. May not
Let me investigate.
Research finished.
I am the iron hand of justice. Have you
Another
All
reached a
round.
systems
verdict?
go. I'm all
Let
geared up.
me investigate.
Your
Parched.
building is complete. Your building is complete.
Ben thy delelun.
Your More building lumber is is
I am
required.
the iron hand of justice. Ashvalano. Ashvalano. I am the iron
More
hand
lumber is
of
required.
justice. I can taste their
Name your
pain.
poison.
Let the hunt begin.
More lumber is
Let
required.
me investigate. Have you reached a verdict? Ben thy delelun.
Is all
Have you
systems
reached a
go.
verdict? Ben thy delelun.
Name your
Ashvalano.
poison.
I am the
Another
iron
round?
hand
Engine's
of
running.
justice.
Another round.
I'm all geared up.
Let me
Name your poison.
Justice
What you
shall be
got?
swift. Let the hunt
Systems
begin.
go.
Understood.
Parched.
Ben thy delelun. Let me investigate.
Research finished.
Ashvalano.
More lumber. Your
I am the
building
iron
Your
hand
building
of
is
justice. They shall
Name
not
your poison. Engine's running.
justice.
Double. All geared up.
Iron hand.
All systems go.
Have one on the
Let
house.
me
What you got?
understood.
I'm all geared up.
Ben thy delelun.
What you got?
Ashvalano.
All systems go. Engine's running. I'm all geared up.
Let the hunt
Go.
Parched.
justice shall be swift.
Another round.
Engine's running. Name your poison. Engine's running.
Let me investigate.
Another
I'm all
round.
geared up.
You see.
All systems go.
I am the iron hand.
What you got? I'm all geared up. All systems go.
Have you reached a verdict?
Engine's running.
I am the iron hand. Let me investigate.
Trouble brewing?
Our warriors
Another
have
round?
engaged the enemy.
Name your
I'm all geared up.
Ash
Is
Valano.
trouble brewing?
Understood. Ben Thai Delelune. Have you reached a verdict? I am the iron hand of justice.
You
Engine's
see,
running.
Let the hunt begin.
What you got?
I can taste their
All
fear.
systems go.
Another
Let me
round?
investigate.
All systems go.
Have you reached a verdict?
What
Ash
you got?
Valano.
Name
I
your
am the
poison.
iron hand
Yeah,
of justice.
baby.
Another
Ben Thai
round?
Delelune.
Name your
I'm
poison.
all geared up.
Ben Thai
I can
Delelune.
handle that. What you
Have
got?
you reached a verdict? Ash Valano.
I'm all
Is
geared up.
trouble brewing?
I am the iron
You
hand
see,
of
Engine's
justice.
running.
Charged.
All
Let
systems
me
go.
investigate.
Name your poison.
All systems go.
Have you reached a verdict? I am the iron hand of justice. Ash Valano.
You
Let me
seem a little
investigate.
charged.
Ben Thai Delelune. Let me investigate.
Is
What you
trouble
got?
brewing?
Have you reached a
I'm
verdict?
all geared up.
Another round?
Understood. Ben
Engine's
Thai
running.
Round? Name
I
your
am
poison.
the iron
Is
hand of
trouble
justice.
Engine's
brewing?
running.
You
Ben
I'm all
Thai
geared up.
Delelune.
charged.
Justice.
Name
systems
your
go.
poison. Another
I am
round?
the iron hand
see.
of justice.
I'm all geared up.
Brewing?
Have you reached a
Engine's
verdict?
running.
Let's go.
I can taste their
What you got?
Another round?
Let me
Name your poison.
All geared up.
Brewing?
Let me hunt.
Engine's running.
Iron hand.
Round?
What you got?
Name your poison.
I'm all geared up.
Your
Like
building
All
is
systems
one
go.
on the house. I'll give it a shot. I'll
Have you
put it.
reached a verdict?
I'm all geared up.
Ash
Engine's
Valano.
running. What you got? Yeah, baby.
You
Let me
seem a little
investigate.
parched.
All systems
Another
go.
round? Is
I'm all
trouble
geared up.
Have you
brewing?
reached a
Have
verdict?
one
All
on the
systems go.
house. Name
What
your
you got?
poison. I'll
Ben
give it a
Thai
shot.
Engine's
Delelune.
running.
Sacred grove is being
I am the
desecrated.
iron hand of justice. Your building have you reached a verdict?
What you got?
I am the iron hand of
Name your poison.
Engine's running.
Trouble brewing?
Ben
All
Thai.
geared up.
Let the hunt
All systems go.
Name your
What
poison.
you got?
I'll
justice.
give
All
it a
systems
shot.
go.
Let me
I'm all geared up.
have you reached a verdict?
I'm all geared up.
Have one on the house.
I am the
running.
iron hand. Ben Thai.
Systems go.
I am the iron hand.
Geared up.
Ash Valano.
Engine's running.
Ben Thai Delelune.
What you got?
Let me
Brewing?
Ben Thai.
Engine's running.
I can taste it.
I'm all
Another
geared up.
round?
All systems go.
Name your poison. You see.
Engine's running.
I am the iron
Another
hand
round?
of
Name
justice.
your
I'm all
poison.
geared up.
You see.
Ash Valano. Have you reached a
Is
verdict?
trouble
What you
brewing?
got? Let's
Ben
roll
Thai
out.
Is
Delelune.
trouble brewing?
Have you
Name
reached a
your
verdict?
poison.
Systems
I'll
go.
put it on your tab. You
Ash
see.
Valano.
Another round?
I am the iron
Have one
hand
on
of
the
justice.
house.
Engine's running. I'm all geared up.
Trouble brewing?
What you got?
Name
All
your poison.
systems go.
Ben Thai.
Engine's running.
Let me
I'm all
investigate.
geared up.
A little
Ash
parched.
Valano. Have you reached a verdict?
We can't build there.
I am the iron hand of justice.
We can't
Have you
build
reached
there.
a verdict?
Another
Let
round?
me
I'll give you
What you got?
iron hand of
All
justice.
systems go. What you
Ben
got?
Thai Delelune.
Engine's running.
Have you reached a verdict?
another round?
I am the iron hand of justice. Ash Valano. Let me investigate. Ben Thai Delelune. Let me investigate.
Name
I'm
your
all
poison.
Have
geared
you
up.
reached a verdict? Ash Valano.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I am the iron hand of justice. Ben Thai Delelune. Let me investigate. Justice shall be swift.
We can't build there.
Ash Valano.
Is
All
Ben
systems
Thai
go.
Delelune. I can taste their
Our
fear.
sacred grove is being desecrated. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
I am the iron hand of justice.
Your building is research finished.
Have you reached a verdict? I am the iron hand of justice. Let the hunt begin. Have you reached a verdict? Understood.
Another
Engines
round.
running.
What? I am the iron hand.
Go. Engines running. Let's go.
I am the iron hand of justice. Ashvalano. Let me investigate.
What you got? I can
Ben
handle that.
Thy
All systems go.
Justice shall be swift. Understood. Ben Thy
Is trouble
Let the
brewing?
hunt
Engines
begin.
running.
Damn your
Let
poison.
me
I'm all
investigate.
geared up.
Have you reached a verdict?
Engines running.
Ashvalano. I am the
All systems
Our
go.
warriors have engaged
I am
the
the
enemy.
iron hand of justice. Ashvalano. Have you reached a verdict? Ben Thy I can
Is
Your
trouble
building
brewing?
is complete.
I am the iron hand of justice. Let me investigate. Ben Thy Let me investigate. Have you reached a verdict? Let the
Damn
hunt
your
begin.
poison.
Research
I am the
finished.
iron hand of justice. Ashvalano. Have you reached a verdict?
I'm all geared up.
Damn
On
your
time.
poison. Now you're in danger.
I am the iron
Engines
hand
running.
of justice.
You're
Our
terminated.
sacred grove is being desecrated.
Another round.
Research finished.
All systems go.
I am the iron hand of justice.
Trouble brewing?
What you got? Geared up. Go. Engines running. All geared up.
Parched.
Have you
Damn your poison.
What you got?
been by
Engines running.
Round.
What you got?
Damn your
Ben
poison.
Justice
All
shall be
systems
swift.
go.
I can
I'm all
taste
geared
it.
up. I'm all geared up. What you got? Let's roll out.
Let me investigate. I am the iron
Another
hand
systems
of
go.
justice.
Is trouble brewing?
I am the iron hand of justice.
More lumber is required.
Have you reached a verdict? Ashvalano. Ben Thy
Our gold mine is running
My
low.
strength
Let
is
me
yours.
investigate.
Another
Engines
round.
running.
Time is short.
Have you reached a verdict? I am the iron hand
Research
of
finished.
justice. Let the hunt
I'm all geared
begin.
up.
Damn your poison.
Understood.
Is
Let the
going?
hunt begin.
The engine's running.
Ashvalano. Ben
What you got?
Thy Have you reached a verdict? Let me investigate.
I'm all geared up.
trouble brewing?
Yeah.
More lumber is
Damn your
required.
All
poison.
systems go.
You see.
Engines running. What you
Another round. Damn your poison.
Ashvalano.
I'm awake.
I am the iron
awake.
hand of justice.
Where shall
What
I
you got?
Have you reached a verdict? Justice shall be swift.
Engines running.
Thy I am
Geared
the
up.
iron hand.
Our gold mine is running low.
Our time is short.
Let the hunt begin. Understood.
You see.
I am the iron hand of justice. Have you reached a verdict?
Is
I'm all geared up.
I'm awake.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I am the iron hand of justice.
I'm awake.
Engines running. I
Damn your poison.
Have you reached a
My
verdict?
strength is yours.
I'm all geared up.
More lumber is required.
All systems
Ben
go.
Strike. Our time is
Ashvalano.
What you
short.
got?
Trouble
My
brewing?
strength is yours.
I can taste
Engines running.
Another
I'm
round.
on top of it.
Damn your poison.
Systems go.
Brewing? Another round.
What you
You
got?
see.
I'm all geared up. I can handle
Damn
that.
your poison.
Engines running.
Our
I'm all
warriors
geared
have
up.
engaged the enemy.
Engines running.
Damn your poison.
I am the Iron
What you got?
Let me
I'll
investigate.
give it a shot.
I'm all geared up. Yeah. What you got? All
Your
systems
Mao
go.
warriors have engaged
Let's
the
roll out.
enemy.
Name your
Let
money.
Okay, here's my thoughts about what can be improved, what can be nerfed, buffed, for undead. Maybe something with ghouls, like pretty much every race now has advantage on tier 3 with starting units except for human, because I mean grunts have berserker strength, which is good buff for tier 2. Footman is probably best tier 2, I mean like it's tier 1 unit, but it excels at tier 2 because of defend, and archer is, well, has the most upgrades. So yeah, why not add something to ghouls with frenzy, like, I don't know, maybe some native resistant to magic damage, for example, or maybe some damage reduction from piercing, just a little bit. That's for the start.
To serve. I gladly obey. Where shall I run this spill? My summoning is complete. My maze is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
For fiends, I think web should cost at least a little bit less lumber than 150. Let's make it 100, for example. For gold, I do not care. And burrow maybe should be researched a little bit faster than now. because right now it takes like 1.5 fiend build time to research it. Frenzy is okay, cannibalize okay, stone form okay. For gargoyle, nothing really. Yeah, maybe change something with prioritize, because once you use stone form and then like change to living form, this one resets. And yeah, sometimes when you have multiple units with different modes, it's hard to synchronize. Like, you can synchronize with footman because you can obviously see when they use their defend ability and when they don't. So you just press hotkey and everything synchronized. But here, if you get two gargoyles with different priority, yeah, they're the same. When you click, it just changes but doesn't synchronize like this. Yeah, it just infinitely changes, which is not cool.
My patience has ended.
My life for their soul.
You call.
Where shall my blood be spilled? I cannot send. I wish only. Summon, yes. Thy will, God. Summon it.
For this, nothing really. This maybe can be cheaper, but instead have 3 charges instead of 4. Yeah. This, yeah. This fine. This fine as well. And this is fine.
My patience has ended.
It's fine.
Summon is complete.
Fine. Yeah, this needs to be changed, as I told before. This is almost useless now. It should cost same amount of mana as resurrection for paladin, and same cooldown, but it should just resurrect forever friendly undead units, only undead units.
For the Lich King.
Then it's gonna be useful. For statues, nothing really
Research complete.
to change. For aboms, they're basically useless except mid shield. Like, you can never get as much efficiency from them as from Mass Knight or Mass Bears, for example, because they're slow. They are only suitable for mid shield, which is why normally if someone makes them, they only make like 1, and simply for disease cloud. I think their HP should be lowered, but their overall stats should be buffed, and by stats I mean speed. Yeah, their turn rate, attack rate, so they will not be like blocking each other, so it'll be more like knights or bears, because right now they are only suitable for mid shield.
You call.
For mid wagon, I think mid wagon should probably be 3 supply, for example, but have smaller stats in damage, and maybe armor should be removed, because right now once again they're only really used as disease cloud attacker unit. Yeah, because if you just make if you try to make more than 1, it will be way too expensive for supply. Yeah, maybe make it less powerful stats wise, but cost 3 supply. Disease cloud maybe should be active for shorter time, but maybe do same damage. Yeah, like 60 seconds, for example.
Research complete.
Or maybe it will be too powerful, I don't know. Maybe actually just reduce it, the duration time to 60 without buffing anything else. Because night elves suffer from it badly. This is whatever. Necromancer's useless, as I said before, in solo, unless you play some surprise strategy. Should be rewarded somehow, like instead of 2 weak skeletons they should be summoning 1 strong skeleton like Dark Ranger level 2 skeleton, and when you get skeletal mastery you can select which skeleton you want to raise, melee or ranged one, but they will be stronger. And obviously to make it somehow working somehow, they should be able to summon them without a corpse, otherwise it's pointless. They will still get dispelled easily. Frenzy is fine. Cripple, well, it's super powerful, but it's very expensive mana-wise and dispellable. So nothing really can be changed about it. Maybe make it like a few patches ago when it was actually the first spell, but it was not as powerful. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can change it anyhow. Maybe replace it with something, because, well, if you have no dispel you cannot fight with it. If you have dispel it's almost useless.
For the Lich King. Summon more research complete.
Yes, my cries.
Summon is complete.
Research complete.
For benches, Curse is okay, Possession okay. Anti-magic shield might be 200 points of spell damage, but instead it's one of 2 options can be applied. Either it will cost 50 mana, which will be, well, too low, or maybe it should last infinite amount of time, like you cast it and it never disappears unless you receive the damage. Otherwise it should stay as it is.
I am the darkness.
Worms became mostly useless because they got nerfed like by 2 or 3 times their slow time. They used to be super strong because they could slow enemy heroes and enemy heroes would not be able to outrun the slow. Now they can run most of the time. So the only thing can be done about Worms is just bringing their slow back as it used to be a long time ago. Or maybe make them cost less money, less supply, let's say 5 supply like Chimera, yeah, for less money. And their stats should be adjusted as well to be weaker. Maybe then they could be used, but in this case they will only be used for their slow, yeah, not for their damage. It can work sometimes if undead player plays fast expansion and plays Masgark. Yeah, maybe make it like a Chimera.
My patience has ended.
For Crypt Lord, I don't know what needs to be changed. It got nerfed a few times, so maybe nothing really. Maybe change something with Carrion Beetles, I'm not sure.
Night must come soon.
For Dreadlord, Swarm is fine, it's very strong, Sleep is fine, Empiric Aura, it's strong for melee, but as I said, undead don't really tend to play melee, because mass ghouls cannot do anything on tier 3 because they can just run into battle and die instantly, because they only can do damage but they don't have any survival ability, and they should have one, because even archers have. And Aboms, they only suit as meat shields, not like they don't work like knights or bears. So this is why this is not working as intended. Vampiric Aura. Pretty much always better to get just Sleep and carry on Swarm. Inferno is strong. This Nova is as strong as it should be. Frost Armor too. and it actually got nerfed, so don't see the point to change anything else. Dark Ritual too. Death and Decay too. Yeah. Nothing needs to be changed about shades as well, I think.
What we do.
What is it? What? Righto. Off I go then. All work. Yes, me lord. Job done. All right. Job done. Is it? Yes, job me done. Lord. Done. Yes, me lord. Off I go then. What? All right. Job done. What? Job done. More work. Yes, me lord. Job done.
Research complete. Ready for action.
Job done.
Say ready for action. What do you need?
Upgrade complete. Job done.
Ready for action.
What is it now?
Mm-hmm. For Archmage,
To avenge.
I don't know. Nothing really. Hard to say about Mass Teleport. Barely seeing it. LM is okay. Blizzard is okay. Brilliant Sour is starting to be very strong from level 2 and onwards. And level 1 it's not super strong. Don't know if anything needs to be changed about it.
This prattle bores me.
Flame Strike, nothing needs to be changed. Banish 2. Siphon Mana, probably as well, nothing needs to be changed. Phoenix 2, you never see it. For Paladin,
Alright, who wants some?
for Paladin, nothing needs to be changed really as well, I think.
Aye.
Maybe Divine Shield, a little bit less duration, because right now it lasts more than standard Invul Potion. I think it's 15, 30 and 45 seconds. A little bit too long, because potions are like 7, 15, 25, 35 or something.
Brilliant. Out of my way.
And the last two potions you just fail to find them on solo maps. For Mountain King, well, Clap got nerfed, so it does not need to be changed. Bolt is not beyond strong, only stun.
Move it.
If you nerf stun on heroes, then, well,
Brilliant.
humans will never be able to surround anything. In middle of the game, for example. Bash, same as Critical Strike, as I was saying, it should have cooldown after working. Like, if you stun something, then you cannot stun it again twice in a row. So there will be like, let's say, 1.5 or 2 seconds cooldown working on the passive. So you will never score 2 stuns in a row.
I'm coming through.
And that would be fine.
Out of my way. I'm coming through.
That's fine. This is basically only for scouting. It's not too bad, but it's not really needed most of the time, because you would never be buying mechanical creatures for scouting unless you play fast expansion. Because if you don't play fast expansion, you cannot spend free money on stuff like this. So maybe change something about it, or maybe leave it as it is. Because actually it's not too bad. If you play expansion, you can basically on big maps you can send it on expansion locations that are not cleared out, and you can always see if your opponent is, well, creeping there or setting up an expansion. Also, what should be done, you should not be able to teleport on mechanical creator. Yeah, as simple as that. Because if it gets to mass teleport, it's very, very, very strong. I can understand mass teleporting on invis unit, but on this, no. That's just stupid. This mini tower, I don't know, as an undead. No idea. It's fine probably. This one is only useful against undead. I think it's too strong. Should be not 35 seconds reduce of healing, but 25 maybe. Right now it's only really useful against undead. In other matches you basically never see it. And against undead, for human it works better than undead orb. This one, I don't know. It does not have too small cooldown, but sometimes it feel way overpowered when using in a very late game like 4 knights, when you can buy 3 of those. You can basically save 3 knights for free. And not just save like night elf, but you actually heal them fully. Maybe there should be some sort of limit for healing. Let's say 500 HP for example. That will be fair. Maybe even less. But right now you just save a knight on like 50 HP and he just heals up 900 HP. This is stupid.
What is it now?
This don't know.
Yes, my liege.
This ability makes Footman basically best tier 2 unit. I mean, sorry, tier 1 unit, but in the middle of the game, because it makes ranged units absolutely useless against them. But its offset is that Footmen are completely useless late game. They die from everything. They're worse than ghouls without frenzy on tier 3. So I don't know if anything needs to be changed. Right now it feels like if defense is active, they literally do not get any damage from piercing attacks. Like absolutely zero. Which is not too right in my opinion.
Perfect. What do you need?
Maybe nerf it a little bit.
Give me something to do. What the money? I'll take care of it.
Rifleman. Nothing really.
Okay. You have a target?
As an undead player, I just don't know. Nothing really. Knights are very overpowered unit. This should be removed completely. This should be what it used to be a long time ago. Like without it, knights should have less HP and it should cost more lumber.
I swear it. Command me.
For the rest, I don't know.
I await your command.
But this should be removed completely, not just automatically researched, but this upgrade is overpowered as it is.
Yes, my lord.
One knight can kill like 3 fiends.
You require my assistance?
Yes, my lord. Righto. Yes, what is it? All word. All right. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Glory.
For Hawk. Nothing really to change. Ah, yeah. Cloud. Cloud is way too powerful. You can basically disable entire base defenses with just one cloud. Which is absolutely stupid. Should be nerfed somehow. Not mana.
Winds guide me.
Yeah, probably. The area should be like, I don't know, 3 times smaller. So you can only basically disable, let's say,
Clear the sky.
2 towers staying in small spot.
Sky is mine. I fly.
Because right now you just completely can completely disable any defenses with just one hawk.
I fly. Clear the skies.
Or maybe make it not completely stop buildings from attacking. Make it like liquid fire, so they attack but super slowly.
Give me something to do.
If it gets to human mass air with Gryphons and Dragonhawk, you simply cannot make any defense on your base. They will be completely useless.
Wait till you see me.
Even Mass Batrider is not as powerful as this. And yeah, this Animal War training should be reverted to what used to be a long time ago. This upgrade should be giving them 175 HP so they will have less initially.
Build more farms. What? Off I go then. Build more Job done.
Stormhammer
Job
should
done.
be cheaper on lumber, like let's say 175. Now it's very expensive.
I'll do what it takes.
Gryphon is as strong as it probably should be. They only get super strong when in big numbers. Like every human unit, they don't have more than 4 supply units.
No problem.
So I don't know if anything can be changed about them.
You're the
If
boss.
you nerf them, then they will be basically useless. In small numbers they don't do much, but in big numbers they probably stronger than mass chimeras sometimes. So yeah, I don't know. They are also pretty expensive. Cannot really make them without expansion in big numbers.
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. More work.
For workers, nothing needs to be changed, I think.
I come to cleanse this land. I smell magic in the air.
Yeah.
Research. What is it?
For human towers,
Job done. Job done.
nothing really
Yes,
as well.
Lord. Job done. Upgrade complete. Upgrade
Yeah, this is
complete.
fine.
Upgrade complete.
Ah, yeah, I forgot. The repair rate, absolutely stupid change, should be reverted. Right now it's very overpowered. You cannot really quickly destroy towers if just a few workers repair them. That's very stupid. Other than that, nothing really. Only repair rate.
Will it be hotshot?
For sorcerers, slow, I don't know. As an undead, I'm like whatever. You cannot fight without dispel anyway, so
What a good idea.
doesn't matter for me. Invisibility, fine. Polymorph, fine. You cannot make it cost less mana because in this case one master sorceress with full mana will be able to cast double polymorph. That will be a little bit too strong, I think. So nothing needs to be changed about
Yes,
them.
my friend.
Priest, heal, fine. Dispel, fine.
As you wish. Of
I don't
course.
know about delay in casting Dispel and range. Yeah, it's...
Right away. I am your servant.
I'm not playing human.
I am your servant.
Hard to say.
Of course.
Inner fire is fine.
Right away.
Acolytes and undead base defense. Acolytes are fine. Nothing needs to be changed about them. Base defense, I said long time ago. Undead base should be same as Night Elf base. You make one expensive main, expensive necropolis, and then when it will be finished, you hound the mine using your necropolis. So also when the mine will be up, when it will be haunted, acolytes will be invulnerable because they will be incited. Exactly the same as Night Elf main, except that Night Elf main is cheaper because it has smaller defense, smaller HP, but Night Elf can move their main and undead will be able to sell their main when it will be depleted. That's what I think about undead base defense. Now undead has probably worse economy defense possible because you kill one acolyte and you have to cancel tag, which is dumb. So should be same as with Night Elf main.
For my people.
Help me.
The blood
help
elves
you.
await. What ails you? Be quick. Time is mana.
Spellbreaker. Control magic is too strong, I think.
Very clever.
It should cost more because right now orcs cannot really use
and learn.
wolves against
Easily done.
spellbreakers or
I'll handle it.
in human mirror it's basically always mass breaker against mass breaker because you cannot really play tier 3 and still your your elementals will be controlled. So yeah, this should be nerfed. Spell steal is fine. Feedback is what makes them strong, so nothing needs to be changed about them.
Very clever.
Copters, their stats should be reverted to what it used to be a long time ago. Damage less, they should have 200 HP, and splash upgrade should be only on tier 3. Yeah, because right now Copters best anti-air in numbers. They're expensive, but still. Yeah, and obviously their cost should be reverted to 290. Right now they're super overbuffed.
Build more farms. What is it? Research and more work. Job's done.
For mortars,
Job's done.
nothing really. Fragmentation shards got nerfed some patches ago, I think, so they are not as imbalanced as they used to be. So probably fine. They're strong on tier 3, but fine. And tanks, I'm not sure how you can change them to make them useful. They are only really strong against undead because undead base defense, which is super bad. I think to counter tanks you should make siege units use different type of attack on them, like when siege unit like this attacks tank, it should never miss. Like right now it attacks ground, but instead it should be attacking the same way as sorceress, for example, missile type. So siege units should never miss on tanks. Then maybe tanks will not be overpowered in numbers against undead. Yeah, because right now it's stupid. Human can just, well, basically destroy undead base and game over. I don't know what else can you change about them. Yeah, make them less HP, then they'll be weaker, make them free supply again, even more imbalanced. As an anti-air they're slow, but they're good against light air. Yeah, I just don't know. I think siege unit should have missile attack type against them, so they would never be missing like this. And yeah, if you're gonna make meat wagons 3 supply and weaker stats, it will be a lot easier to defend from mass siege tanks.
Yes, something you're doing? What do you want? Work complete. Can't build that. What do you want? Work complete. Work complete. Something you're doing? Work complete. Upgrade to work complete. Work complete. Work complete. Something you're doing? I can do that. Work complete. Work complete. Work complete. Work.
For orcs, this reinforced defense should be only tier 3 upgrade. Right now it just doesn't make sense. Because of this you can try to set up expansion with fortified defense and do base trade. Doesn't really happen that much, but still, I never understood the point to make it on tier 2. Should be tier 3. Maybe give them some sort of upgrade on lumber gathering, like same as with humans. So peons will be able to carry more, or maybe eating more lumber per hit, because orcs have worse lumber gathering right now in the game, I think, out of all races. Blade Master, don't know about those two. Those two are probably fine, but critical strikes should have cooldown. After you do a critical hit, there should be 1.5 or maybe 2-second cooldown, so you could never
Excellent choice.
do critical strike twice.
Are you hero and obey?
Because right now it was what makes it imbalanced in some situations. This is fine. This is probably the best hero in the game. Yeah, basically without weaknesses. Healing wave is the best healing in the game, starting from level 2. In my opinion, it cannot be made more expensive mana-wise, because in this case there would be like way less healing, but starting from level 2, its damage healed should be reduced. Let's say it would be 200 but not 215 and 285 on level 3. But actually maybe also make it jump. No, you can't make it jump less. So yeah, I think start from 15 damage healed less. That would be a good start, but actually it should be even lower. Because right now on level 1 it's barely noticeable, but on level 2 and needless to say level 3 it's best healing. In my opinion. Hex, you cannot really change its mana cost or duration, but I think that first of all, hexed hero should still be getting experience. Right now sometimes it's being used to prevent hero from getting experience, which is stupid, doesn't make any sense. And if you make hero while under hex have an ability to use items, this spell will be useless. I understand this, but never understood why hero move speed becomes almost, well, non-existent. So basically it's also slow. So in my opinion, move speed should either be the same or should not be reduced so much. Right now it feels like move speed is reduced by like 80, maybe 90%. It should be 50% maximum. Maybe even less. So yeah, that's what should be done. Otherwise, as I said, if hero will be able to use items, let's say in WoW, this will be useless. Yeah. Move speed should not be decreased so much under hex. Serpent Ward, starting from level 2, very strong, especially against Night Elf. Not sure if anything needs to be changed about it. Yeah, I just don't know. This is only situational and basically not worth getting. But I'm not sure if it needs to be changed. And I don't know how. Like, give temporary invulnerability for, let's say, 10 seconds, it will be overpowered for base trade, so I don't know. In some situations, of course, it will be super strong when there's no stun or no silence, no entangle. But overall, you never see it. So I don't know. It's not that bad, but it depends. It's like Starfall. If you can cancel, it's useless. If you can't, then it's super strong. This is fine. This one should also have cooldown on purge. Like, you do purge once, you cannot do more purges for next 2 seconds, for example. And by purge I don't mean exactly dispel, I mean like stopping effect, because whatever gets purged is stopped, which is stupid. Great Hole is fine, it's expensive, fast. Grants are fine for what they are. Strongest tier 1 unit. Melee unit. I think brute strength maybe should be less lumber, because even with this it's not so powerful compared to berserker upgrade, for example. Yeah. And you don't really see grunts in the very late game most of the time. So maybe make it less expensive by lumber. 125, 100, something of sorts.
Master, angels for soldiers.
This unit with upgrade is very overpowered. Like, first of all, it gives 100 HP for free, and it's, I think its move speed is faster. I'm not sure about it. No, it's not. But its range is bigger, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. Yeah, it has 50 range more than Headhunter, which doesn't make sense. For such an upgrade, you basically give way too big buffs for this unit that only costs 2 supply. It's super cost effective. Its only weakness is that it's vulnerable to AoE magic. Other than that, it's the best unit for 2 supply, I think. So what needs to be changed? Its HP bonus should be 50 at maximum, not 100, and range should remain the same as with Headhunter. Berserk, I don't know. It's very strong in certain situations when you try to focus fire something. Actually, everything can remain as it is right now, all the bonuses, but instead, when you get Berserker upgrade, this unit becomes 3 supply, not 2 supply. Because it's super strong in big numbers. It's very supply efficient. Same with Fairy Dragons, they are very strong in big numbers, especially against Undead, because Undead does not have really good anti-air except Masgark, which you cannot really go because you play from one base against an expansion. And Night Elf will never be going mass air against Undead's fast expand. So yeah.
Where you want me go?
I would say make a 3 supply after the upgrade. Problem solved. Same with Fairy Dragons. If it will be 3 supply, you cannot stupidly mass them.
What you want me do?
Yeah. Or as I said, minus 50 HP and minus 50 range. That's for the start. For the rest, need to see. Demolisher, I don't know, nothing needs to be changed about it. This is as strong as it should be, so nothing to change too. Riders are fine, I think.
Yes, Chieftain. Research complete.
Yeah, they're useless without Ensnare, so Ensnare is supposed to be as it is. It used to be a lot stronger a long time ago, so probably a fine unit. Wind Rider. It's expensive and very strong because of poison. Maybe made some sort of stacking limit on poison, because if it gets to big numbers, like literally they just hit couple of Wind Riders hit something and this unit is basically dead over time because we'll have 1 HP. Maybe make it cheaper, maybe even less supply and cheaper, but its stats should be reduced, obviously. HP, damage should be reduced, but I don't know. But right now, for its cost and supply cost and money cost,
I need orders.
In big numbers, poison makes them super strong because it stacks basically infinitely. For Kodo, nothing needs to be changed, I think. Yeah. Liquid fire, same. Board drum, same. But riders, nothing needs to be changed about them as well. Yeah.
What do you want? Be happy
For
to
peons, nothing needs to be changed, only as I said, maybe an upgrade for lumber gathering.
What you want?
Walkers and Taurans.
Spirits of trouble.
I think Walker's Spirit Link should not be dispellable by its own disenchant. Like, you cast Spirit Link, but if you want to dispel, let's say, Cyclone of Night Elf, you will not dispel your own Spirit Link.
Yes, Lord.
Same applies against Human Masscaster, for example.
I answer the call, just as I foresaw.
Right now it dispels everything.
Radabash. Mother Earth, guide me.
It actually might be too powerful, I don't know.
It is destined.
I don't play human. But against Night Elf for sure. Because right now, in certain situations it looks hopeless for orcs.
I see.
Yeah, so they don't even really play Spirit Walkers. Even against Talons.
I am yours.
So not sure about this.
May my ancestors watch over me. Research
I answer
complete.
the call.
Bring it on.
I am one with
For the rest, this is fine.
Not enough mana.
Yeah.
I am able to help.
Tauren is fine. Nothing needs to be changed about it as well. It's expensive, strong, as it should be.
Oh no.
Maybe Pulverize upgrade a little bit less lumber. Not sure.
For the tribes. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
I have an
Research complete.
For Tauren, this should stay as it is. This... hard to say. Stun still too strong. Even, I mean units, not just heroes. Hero stun got nerfed, but on units it's super strong. Nobody cares about damage from it, but the stun... I would rather see stun reduced again, but damage got raised by some. Let's say 2, 3, 4 second stun on units, but damage should be like... I don't know, like +5 or +10 damage per level. This is probably the best aura in the game, but I'm not sure if it can be nerfed somehow. Yeah, just don't see. Maybe movement speed on level 2 and level 3. Let's say make it like undead aura 17% and 25%. Just movement. Attack is fine. This is fine. For Farseer, Chain Lightning and Wolves are fine. Farsight is useless. Should be reworked somehow. Earthquake is good. How to change Farsight, I have no idea. Maybe reveal entire map for... obviously for mana, for a moment. But it will still be useless, nobody will be getting it. I don't know. But something needs to be changed about it. Right now, even for no mana cost, it's pointless.
How can I help?
Maybe make sight range bigger, or I don't know, give range increase for attack. No idea.
Right away.
This is fine, this is fine, this is probably fine too. Yeah.
For the Horde. Yes, War Chief.
What you'll be craving?
This one fine too. Yeah. Everything as it should be. So yeah, nothing else needs to be changed.
Insufficient gold. Your building is complete. Your building is upgrade finished. Your building is upgrade finished. Your building is complete.
Demon Hunter burn shall be nerfed, especially on level 2 and level 3. I would say should burn 85 mana on level 2 and 130 on level 3. Right now it's beyond powerful, starting from level 2. Level 1 is fine. Especially on level 3, just 150 mana, no comment. Should be heavily nerfed. This I don't know, maybe buff it, or actually it won't be used anyway. Yeah. So probably should stay as it is, because when it's being used, it's fine, but you can never really see situations like this because burn is so much better. This is fine, as strong as it should be. Yeah. This is what makes Demon Hunter have big survival ability. Especially from level 2. This is probably fine. It's super strong, but it doesn't last forever as it used to be. So it's fine.
I must safeguard the land. Restless.
Something needs to be changed and tangled, because early game it's super powerful because no dispel, and after that it becomes basically useless except for level 3 where the cast range is big. So you can basically, well, I think it's 200 bigger range, so you can stop heroes even if it will be dispelled. Or maybe it should stay as it is, because it's, as I said, almost useless when there's dispel late game. Trends are probably fine too.
Is there danger?
Don't know what needs to be changed about them. This aura is completely useless. Maybe make it so that it will be working like a passive damaging aura. Like, instead of returning damage to melee attackers, make it like so that on every level anyone within range of this aura will be getting damage. Anyone enemy. Let's say 1, 1.5 and 2 damage per second. So let's say the battle will start, Keeper will have this aura and enemy will be constantly getting damaged. Obviously it's not strong, but on level 3 it will be same as constant disease cloud, and it will be working on everything, not just some sort of melee, ranged, whatever. The range will not be super big, but enough to affect enemy units in a battle, while not standing in front for Keeper. This is the only thing I think this will make it useful. Right now it's only useful mostly when you play Knight of Mirror, Bear on Bear, and against Undead when there's Massair, so you can use it to counter one power. But one power on level 1 basically nullifies this aura on level 2, because 20% life returns against returning 20% damage. So basically Keeper needs one level more for the aura to make it fair.
Naturally.
This is super strong, should be nerfed. Probably should last for longer, but should cost more mana and have like twice bigger cooldown. At least twice. Right now it's beyond strong.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So yeah, needs to be changed. For Warden is only really strong while a solo hero most of the time, because of its harassment capabilities. But I don't know what needs to be changed about her main spells. Yeah, this is fine. This got nerfed a few patches ago, so nothing needs to be changed about this as well. This is fine. This one is very strong. Yeah. Something needs to be changed about this. And I'm not sure exactly what. Maybe make the avatar not being spell immune. Obviously it will still be immune for dispel because it's an ultimate. You cannot dispel ultimate, but remove spell immunity from avatar.
Justice shall be swift.
To start with. Or maybe not. Maybe keep it as it is, but make its spirits dispellable. Yeah. Like, I mean, they will still be invulnerable, but you can dispel them. So dispel will be damaging them. I think they have 500 HP, so it will take a while.
Understood.
Yeah. Rather see spirits be dispellable. Because right now in certain situations it gets super stupid. For undead especially, because if you have graveyard, Night Elf can just make invulnerable units that harass your workers and you can do nothing about it.
Let the hunt begin. I can taste their fear.
Yeah, other than that, I don't know. For Priestess, nothing really needs to be changed. Not even about the scouting owl. I think it's fine for support hero. Yeah. For Wisps, overall nothing needs to be changed, but maybe something should be changed about their size so they cannot fit in safe places on trees where they cannot be harmed by melee. And it's not about the trees being in a good places, it's about that Wisps should not be able to get on the trees that are away from melee range. So like if there's no free space, they cannot get to such tree. Only like this. So there will be no safe places from melee attackers. Archers super strong. First of all, their HP should be nerfed. Considering they have their passive, if they will not have their passive, then yeah, everything can stay as it is. But without it, their HP should be nerfed at least by 10, so they will not be dying from level 3 coil. So yeah, make it 245. This is fine. This should give 3 damage, not 4 damage. Because Archer's probably best tier 1 unit in the late game still. Because of those 2 upgrades and because of passive.
All too easy.
For Huntress, this should not affect buildings, Moonglaive. Orcs suffer from it badly. It should only affect units, but buildings no.
Research finished.
So for buildings only standard bounce will be working, not advanced bounce, not additional one. This, don't know. Probably nothing needs to be changed. It's super powerful because it can be made on tier 1. Simple as that. Yeah. If it will be available from tier 2 only, then yeah, then you can change something, but considering it's tier 1 unit, I mean like without upgrade, it's fine as it is. As a matter of fact, I would rather see it move to tier 2. In this case you can buff it a little bit, change its stats, because it's the only race that can make tier 1 siege unit. Chimeras are strong for what they are.
Research
Nothing
finished.
needs to be changed. Yeah, they're expensive, slow, and they cannot attack air. So, yeah. Don't see what you can change about them. Fine. This is fine compared to human stuff. Because without this, night elves cannot really play, so nothing needs to be changed about it. And it does not automatically heal stuffed units or heroes, so fine. Maybe make cooldown a little bit more, few seconds more, I don't know how much, from 3 to 5 seconds more. Because sometimes it feels like the cooldown is way too short. This is probably the strongest orb to stack on heroes, so you can get 3 heroes with orbs, they do so much damage over time. I'm not sure how the stacking works. Not sure if it actually stacks if you hit same unit or hero with multiple orbs from 3 different heroes. But yeah, I'm not sure if anything needs to be changed about it, because without poison it will be useless. Let's say if you make it a slow orb. But it's super strong. And you cannot really make it more expensive, because it's already expensive as it is. Yeah. Only one thing I would like to see is that its poison effect will not be working through the anti-magic shield of benches. I'm not sure about this, but I don't think that anti-magic shield of benches actually blocks it. Anti-magic shield blocks Wind Rider poison, but this one it does not, which is not right. It should be blocking it.
Command me.
Other than that, don't know. This is fine, considering you can dispel it. So yeah, this is fine. Yeah, and of course something needs to be changed about ancient scripting. Like when you make ancient of war, it just, well, you can use it to creep strong spots. No other race can do it. Like even humans that can get militia, they don't get lumber mining. But night elves can just, well, make one archer a hero and creep very strong spots. Or this spot, for example, which is absolutely stupid. What can be changed about it? Don't know. Maybe make it so it won't have attack before nature blessing, but in this case it will be hard to defend from human tower rush, so not gonna work. Maybe make them get a lot more damage while they are uprooted. Let's say make them have unarmored armor when they are uprooted, but once they get nature blessing they're gonna be heavy. Yeah, but before nature blessing, unarmored. So it will not be as easy and free to just creep entire map, especially against undead playing with warden. You just run around harassing undead with warden and you creep average spots with just one ancient and, let's say, an archer, a berserker and a priest, which is doesn't make any sense at all.
Point the way. Say no more.
Or make creeps aggro on building of ancient war. For example, like you place it here, they aggro, you place it here, they aggro. So you wanna creep this spot, okay, make ancient war here and walk. You wanna creep this spot, you make it here and walk. Yeah. I think ancient creeping is way too strong. For Moonwells, nothing really. This upgrade is fine. This is fine. Dryads, nothing really. They're level 3 units, so they give a lot of experience and they cost a lot of lumber, so nothing to change about them.
Is there trouble? Research finished.
What cost will place an anti-magic potion that will last 7 seconds but will be dispellable? No, not gonna work. Gonna be imbalanced. Gonna be imbalanced because you can cast ultimates, because you can basically avoid undead nuking that cannot be dispelled. Doesn't make any sense. Maybe if it will be working like Banshee anti-magic shield will just block 300 damage, but even still it will be too powerful for heroes like Demon Hunter, especially late game, because for 300 damage blocked against undead you just, well, get 2-3 burns. 2-3 burns. Level 2, level 3. That's overpowered. Nothing needs to be changed about it. Even if it will be expensive. The more late game it becomes, the worse it will be.
The time is now.
Research finished.
Bears now have enough mana for 2 rejuvenations with master training. Sometimes it feels a little bit too strong, but I cannot say it's overpowered.
My path is clear.
It was made so that night elves can play bears more often than what they used to play, let's say, giants or whatever else. So yeah, I guess it's fine.
The sleeper has where shall I strike?
Research finished.
My strength is yours.
For giants,
Research finished.
I think they should not be able to be healed.
Our warriors have engaged.
Yeah. Because right now, especially against undead, they can get so much damage blocked. And then you can heal them with bears, or maybe with upgraded moonwells, which doesn't make sense. And they have so much durability. They don't get that much damage from melee, from magic. So yeah, in my opinion, they should not be able to be healed by moonwells, by rejuvenation. You wanna heal them, okay, repair them. Obviously it's gonna cost money. Everything costs money. But right now, especially on concealed heal, if it gets to mountain giants, you can heal them for free at fountain, for example. It's so stupid. So yeah, I think they should not be able to be healed by as a living unit.
Your building is complete.
Hippos are fine. Only one thing, I think that if you wanna play hippo archers, Hunter's Hall should be requirement to pick up archer or mount the hippogriff. Yeah.
Done.
Because in the past you needed to research and upgrade to be able to do so. Now you don't need anything. Not even a Hunter's Hall. So yeah. Hunter's Hall requirement should be added.
Hold on. Our time is now.
And yeah, obviously HP should be less, because Archer should have less HP initially. Talon against Orc, I don't know. As I said, maybe Orc should give some sort of buff against Cyclone. Against mass talons. Other than that, I just don't see how you can change talons. Fairy Fire is okay. Cyclone is strong if you don't have a Dispel. Crow form, well, I don't know. Fine too. Ah yeah, actually maybe make them a little bit more expensive. Yeah, by 10.
thy bidding.
Because right now they look a little bit too cheap. Maybe 10 gold increase. Fairy Dragon, I already said, they are good support unit against casters. This thing can do a lot of damage, but against undead, only against undead, mass fairies are super strong in numbers. They only work with expansion, but they are strong in numbers because they are immune to magic, so you cannot counter them with undead spells. And when in big numbers, they are so cost efficient. They are cheap, rather cheap, and most importantly, they cost only 2 supply. They should cost 3 supply, so they will be still useful when used against casters, when you make just 1 or 2 fairy dragons, so it won't matter that much. But you will not be able to just set up expansion and make 80 supply of fairy dragons if it will be 3 supply, because it will equal to 2 efficient. Its stats and mana flare is fine, but supply should be 3. Yeah, that's about it. Maybe I forgot something, but I don't remember. And for Tavern Heroes, for Naga, nothing really needs to be changed. Yeah. Fort Lightning only becomes strong from level 2. Frost Arrows are probably best orb effect that you can find in the game, because it's damaging and slowing. Mana Shield, well, it's always secondary, so it's fine, and Tornado is alright as well. Dark Ranger, Silence is fine, I think, mostly. Arrow is fine. Life Drain will never be taken because of Silence and Black Arrow. Don't know how can Life Drain be changed, but maybe it should be. And Charm is as strong as it should be. Panda, it's strong, not as overpowered as few patches ago. Yeah, nothing needs to be changed about it too. Breath of Fire got buffed a little bit, I think, last patch, but it's still fine. Fire Lord should be almost entirely be changed. How? I have no idea. Lava Spawn just doesn't make sense except for early game, where it can multiply itself. Incinerate for mana cost pointless, and Soul Burn is not that powerful. Volcano is very very strong, but you'll never see it unless playing for fun. So yeah, Incinerate and yeah, all spells except Ultimate should be changed somehow, I think. Other than that, it's only really being used as a third hero for push or something like this, or maybe for Tower Rush for Lava Spawn. Pit Lord, I think needs to be changed too. Yeah, Rain of Fire should be reverted to what it used to be on level 1. Right now it's almost impossible to properly harass human towers on expansion with level 1 because of range. It's reduced on level 1, should be reverted to what it used to be. Other than that, nothing needs to be changed. Mana regen for Moonwells? No, not really. They only regen on night, and it's only noticeable on after the upgrade for Wellspring. If you're gonna nerf it, it will affect Night Owls badly. I don't know. I'd like to see it nerfed, but I'm not sure about it. Might be too big of a nerf for Night Owls. Beastmaster, fine. Yeah, everything's fine. Tinker. I think it got nerfed too much, but at the same time maybe for a reason. Its stats got nerfed badly. Used to have 5 armor, I think, and Pocket Factory was stronger. Nothing needs to be changed about it. It's simply a support hero now. An alchemist. Healing spray probably fine. Rage is fine. Acid bomb should be partly dispellable. By dispel I mean not the entire effect, but let's say minus armor. Because right now it's super strong in certain situations. Starting from level 2. Not just damage, but minus armor. Very, very strong. I think it should be partially dispellable, in my opinion. And Transmute is second only to Tranquility, most overpowered ultimate. Should have at least 2 times bigger cooldown and I think 50 mana more expensive, so will be 200 mana. Yeah. That's for the start.